Hello, one and all, and welcome back to Catalysts of Chaos. Join us as we once again venture into the magical world of Eden. Now, before we dive back in, let us once again introduce our band of plucky adventurers. Firstly, we have Hendo, who will be playing Lucille.
Well, what have we got here? Oh, a couple of miscreants breaking the law. Oh, you got your permit? Oh, you don't? Oh, fuck, that's real unfortunate for you. Oh, see, now we could do this the easy way, or the messy way. You could offer me a little something to make me forget that I ever saw you, or I could take your dickhead mate's dagger that he's trying to draw it all stealthily like and shove it up your asses before running you in. That's right. Put it away slowly, ever so slowly. Yeah, that's nice. Wise decision, boys. Oh, me? Yeah. Constable Lucille Inglebrook. And don't you fucking forget it. Oh, will you look at the time? Seems I have an appointment over by the Eastern Gate. I'll catch you lads later. You pegly-eyed fucks.
Next, we have Haley, who will be playing Azula.
Good morning. My name is Azula. I'm an Aether Elf who grew up in the upper echelon of society. We had slaves, like many, but treated ours kindly. Others in our country did not. I joined a group of like-minded rebels. After a particular violent protest, I was banished from Pandaria. I found new direction in becoming a champion for Zanbeara, known for honor, justice, and defending the weak. I can be serious when it comes to protecting the vulnerable of society, but I also had a playful side, which I had to repress because of my upbringing.
Luke will be playing Kakran, which leads nicely into Veronica or V, who will be playing Kara.
I am the chosen one. But you want more. That's fair and completely understandable. I'm on an expedition to experience this world, and I shall lead our people to their rightful glories. I mean, who wouldn't want to follow this gloriously green, glistening goblin Glutus? Oh, this is my baby sister. She also helps.
Baby, you're 2 minutes older than me.
First 2 minutes of my life.
I am Kara, sister to Kakran, the chosen one. Firstborn male to the Bird Sands tribe. I have the honor to be the second-born. It is my job to protect him on his path to glory. I must be strong. I must be smart. And I must remember to pack the snacks. Otherwise he and Floxy gets very hungry. Oh, you haven't met Floxy? She is my familiar. My other half. A beautiful flying fennec fox that travels with me everywhere, hiding under my floppy wizard hat when she wishes to nap. Lucky bitch.
Now, without any further ado, let the chaos.
Do it.
So anyway, you've by this point probably got to the bottom of the ladder, and you see Kakran. Not bottom of the ladder, bottom of the rope.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see Kakran running around like an absolute maniac with a torch. Which at this point you'd probably have 2 torches,
I was about to say,
and you'd be running around setting fire to all the webs. What are the
it's
two
in
of
here
you?
somewhere.
Wait, can I see that as I'm going
I'm
down?
gonna get the.
How high up do the woods go in this cabin?
Pretty high.
So as I'm going down, can I just, hold on and just produce flame
Probably.
into the webs?
Yeah.
Do you want the webs burnt, brother? Use your words, yes or no.
Yes, please.
Okay. So whilst all this is going on and the cabin is slowly becoming more percentage fire than it is anything else, what are you doing?
Burning hands, the big patch.
Are you actually using burning hands? That take the spell off.
Yeah, I can refresh it for 10 minutes like hers.
Okay.
He wants it burnt.
Alright, well,
That purple
Me?
crystal is interesting.
Yes. is a large
You're
crystal.
gonna want.
I would like to look at it.
You'd like to look at the crystal?
Yeah.
Alright. It is a large crystal. About, maybe that wide, that high. Just crystal coming out of the wall.
Pretty. Okay, I'm good.
Do you know anything about crystals?
I used to be a rich bitch, so I know about jewelry. But unless it's something Aether Owl exclusive.
Do you have any kind of law?
I have my law on Aether Elves.
I
So
mean,
if this is special to Aether Elves, I know what it is.
You can
If it's not-
certainly try and see if it comes up with anything.
Yeah,
armor, right? Isn't this one?
Swap these two around. Please.
I used to be a rich bitch. What are you
Yeah.
wrong?
Well, alright.
Wait. So she was a princess.
At one point, yes.
14.
You never
14?
stop being
Yeah.
a princess.
It doesn't look like anything that you would have used.
Cool.
It's far too mediocre.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. No, nothing magical that we used to use on our airships.
It definitely doesn't look magical. It's not glowing. That's usually a pretty good sign that it's not magical.
That's true. That's true.
What is Lucille doing whilst the goblins are setting fire to the cabin that you're currently inhabiting?
Alright, step one. Cover my face because there's no doubt going to be a whole bunch of.
Smoke goes up, don't worry about it.
Nah. It's like
Oh,
smoke.
the rope.
but
The
also,
rope.
It's like little flicky bits of ash and things from spider silk filtering down, so we're not going to have a good time with our breathing thing.
Mm-hmm.
So cover the face, and then it goes down picking up torches, extinguishing all but one.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got some spares for later on.
No worries.
If you see a spider with 7 legs, it's mine.
I probably can't see any spiders. I'm just maniacally swinging on this rope like halfway up, just setting fire to the cabin.
Yeah, the goblins seem to be having a far too good time setting fire to everything around them.
So dwarves use
So-
explosives, right?
I mean, normally, you don't have any.
No, we don't. Got maybe a cobweb or two, but only roll one.
That's, no. Anyway, so what is everyone's plan from here? Now that you would have finally made it to the bottom of the rope.
Oh, is it on fire enough? Okay,
I'm sure it's fine.
Well, I mean, 90% of the room is on fire.
cool.
That's fine.
So why were we setting the room on fire?
Yes.
I missed one.
They were mushrooms.
Okay.
Okay,
Past
you,
tense.
They're now black.
you missed.
Charcoal.
Yeah, I just come down into this burnt, black, crispin pit, and then it just turned to Kakrana, and I just said, "So why were we setting fire to everything?"
That doesn't surprise me.
We missed one.
Okay.
No. You.
She was there too! Wait!
She killed one.
Yeah, the wrong one.
There was 3 spiders and there was 3 of you.
the big
You
one.
had one job chosen one.
The big one was mine. Obviously, she stole it and it threw me off completely.
I mean, to be fair, I wasn't there to know any of this, so it's how he tells it to me.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, miss one what? What did you miss?
Sewer cats.
Okay, that'll help.
Wait, got cats
More
too.
fire.
Okay.
I am worried about the fire with the rope.
Yeah, that's why we should go back up. I mean, have you not looked around enough? We're leaving, yes?
You realise we just landed, right? We've only been here for like a minute.
Yeah, it was long enough to set an entire cabin on fire. It means we've dealt with the issue, right?
No.
No.
It's
Yeah.
still-
You can already see that the fire has died out towards the end of the cabin, and there is more webs down that way.
With what torches?
I got 2.
He had 2, and he would not have relinquished them.
We chucked about 6 torches down there in the beginning, as well as a handful of rocks.
Yeah, we were prepared for this exact scenario.
Yeah. Whether we realised it or not.
Yeah, exactly right.
Well, if the webs and everything around here are burnt away, then shouldn't the rope be fine?
Yeah, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
I mean, the spiders would be able to climb up that anyway, regardless of whether there's a rope there.
Yeah.
I've
so,
disappeared. Oh no.
so
Did
why
you
were
do
you,
that?
No.
why were you
Oh.
worried about the rope?
In case the fire. Well,
Fire spread to the rope.
yeah.
I was pretty sure it's a hemp rope rather than a silk one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's.
I've disappeared.
relatively hefty. What do you mean you've disappeared?
I'm not on the map.
What did you do?
I'm gone. Do I exist? Oh, there I am. I have a click on me, it's fine.
He moved himself behind an obstacle.
Okay, guys.
Of course it did. Alright, so.
Let's go exploring then.
Okay.
That's an option.
What's the rock?
What rock?
What rock?
The one you were looking at with the funny colors.
Oh, this crystal?
Yeah, what is
I
it?
don't know what it is.
Oh.
It was just pretty.
Pull up my imaginary magnifying glass.
Yeah.
Okay. Nature.
It is in fact natural.
15.
15?
Looks like a rock.
No, it looks like amethyst. Could be worth something, depends on how you're able to get it out, if you're able to get it out.
So is it just one big stone or a bunch of protrusions off the sides?
There's a couple of protrusions off the side and one main sort of shaft of it.
I see. Does anyone have a hammer?
That would be stealing from the dwarves.
Doesn't answer my question.
I have a shillelagh.
That's it.
This.
What I'm after.
What are you talking about? It's got noble and you can
I
wear.
mean, I can try and punch it. I punched trees. This is fine.
They did punch through a shield.
It'd be worth more as a whole piece.
This
Right,
mine
yes,
is
definitely.
owned by the dwarves.
No,
Taking
it's not.
anything.
Was owned by the dwarves.
It is.
Oh. Well, if we're playing that game of ownership, then
It's crystal.
casually, just.
That isn't in the law.
What law?
Well, the
Your
dwarves-
slaver's law.
The law of Dale.
Tell you what, you point out
You're
where
a
it's not
town
written.
guard. You should know these laws as well.
Exactly, he should know. So he does.
Do you know the laws of Dale? Where are you from?
I'm from Vandria, but I have served as a town guard in Dale for many years as well.
You do realize that laws differ from city to city, from mine to mine.
Yes, well, I'm sure
From clan to
it
clan.
doesn't involve licking means you earn it.
Actually, you're incorrect with it varying from clan to clan. If you're talking about dwarves, then they actually have an iron alliance between
Don't
the
ruin
clans.
my point here.
So, keep going, yes.
So basically, what is the lore for one clan of dwarves is the same as the other
Oh,
clans for the dwarves.
boring.
I'm not saying
I
that you're-
didn't join this expedition. I didn't. I was told to come here.
Yeah, you did. You're not here by choice.
No.
You know, I was literally about to help your argument.
No, you've been saying that the clans have different laws. No.
You
They
were.
have same laws that are different to our laws.
Yeah.
I mean, this was abandoned. It's right of
It
shelter.
is not abandoned.
Really?
Hey, dwarves down here!
Don't answer that.
It's abandoned, right of salvage. All these photos prove it.
Know that if you do take something, I will have to tell the church and the dwarven clans of this.
Oh no, I'm scared of the dwarven church.
Actually, I would be very scared of the dwarven church.
They don't know my name.
I'm very scared of the dwarven church. Oh boy.
Do not know my name.
That's what you think.
But I do.
No, you don't.
Well, I know where you work.
Where?
The city that we just came from.
Ah, sorry, but I'm not there. Not currently working there, am I?
You're on a job for them right now.
Yeah, I'm currently underground in a mine.
Okay, I just follow you. Let's go set fire to some more webs.
Okay, so are you two just walking off?
Well, I would like to walk off with you.
Yeah, no, this is our turn to walk off.
Actually, I want to try and steal the torch from you. And walk off.
What do you need a torch for?
So that's an athletics versus athletics for you two.
Ah,
Oh, it's a dead end.
well. We're gonna
Take
get
12, which ain't
ambushed.
that hard.
We'll just
There we
stop
go.
here for now.
Yeah, 16.
Yeah, so you just sort of quickly reach over and just sort of, and then hold it up here away from your reach. You can keep it in reach. And then she just starts
Walk
walking
it
off.
off with the goblins. So you were left in the dark now.
So here's the thing. Do you respect her more or less for that?
Respect is a thing that Lucille doesn't necessarily have or show to anyone. So she's neither respectful nor respectable.
Yeah, well, yeah, fair.
So just let her walk off.
Alright.
Alright, so the three of you just sort of start making your way down the tunnel. Another
You're doing this all in the dark though, buddy.
No,
I know where everything
she would be
is.
very practiced at lighting a torch in the dark. It's not something that would be difficult for her.
And she would also have a tiny bit of like radiant light from you as you're walking away.
Yeah.
Like you haven't just turned off all of the lights, you've just slowly walked away with the torch.
So yeah, you light another torch. It's not a problem. You have many at the moment.
Cool.
Feel like I won. Turned away.
I put my shit back in. Okay. I think they went this way.
Well, it turns out there's only one way out of the cavern. Well, there is two ways, sorry, yes.
Well, now, that does beg the question.
What happens here?
Well, only one out of the three has spited me so far. Wait till it becomes two, and then the other two will leave. So casually amble along behind them,
Yeah,
a distance away.
no worries.
I try to pick up a rock on the way. No, a charred chunk of mushroom.
Okay.
Why mushroom?
Because there's big charred mushrooms there.
I mean, have a nibble. We'll be fine.
I was like, this is the worst pancake I've ever had.
Correct. Alright. So, you guys start making your way down this cabin.
Is it tavern?
There is no cabin,
Oh.
unfortunately. Making your way through Yam Burn, basically a tunnel through all these webs, until eventually you come around a corner and it basically opens up into a bit of a large cabin. So, you are all here.
They look like big eggs.
They're just relatively smooth rocks. Well, that's what they look like from there.
Good, so they're just big eggs. Are there cobwebs near them?
There are.
They're getting burnt. That's my reasoning.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So you make your way over there and just start setting fire to everything.
Just a vague reference to the Macarena.
Just
Okay.
produce
So
flame.
the two of you basically
Just
walk off and start setting fire to everything within the area. What are you two doing?
Keeping an eye out for this crippled spider. I'll fucking find it, don't you worry.
I'm looking for an alley cat, I guess.
Sewer
a
cat?
sewer cat.
Sewer cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably just an amphibious cat, right?
I mean, that's one way of looking at it.
Yeah.
I'm looking around for danger.
Right.
Spiders.
Okay,
Like
roll
a big
a
egg right
perception
there.
test.
Nat 1!
There is a lot of commotion going on with Kakran running around, basically making odd noises the entire time, and spells going off that are causing various bits and pieces of everything. So
Grunting and muttering and gobbling to myself.
it is very difficult to
Yep. They're
make
just editing.
much of anything really. Okay, fair enough. What are you doing?
What's this big pile of rubble off to the north?
Literally where part of the wall has collapsed for the cabin.
Okay.
This one, unlike the one that you were looking at before, this one does seem natural. It just looks like where, part of the wall's basically given way and
Yep.
fallen in.
Okay. Potentially part of the quake they had before. Okay. So, so, what's this thing off to the right? And by that I mean the south.
That one is actually a stalagmite. That one's proper,
Big rock.
big
Okay.
rock coming in from the ground, making its way towards the river.
Torch up. Then up into the darkness.
You don't see
Can't
anything.
see.
As far as you know, roll a perception test.
Woo!
See if you actually see anything.
17.
17. You don't see anything, but you hear the sounds of chitin scraping against chitin. Chitin? Chitin?
Chitin.
Either way.
Sorry, yeah. my bad.
Chitin.
Charge.
Kitten.
Kittens. Kittens scraping against kitten. Coming from further off into the... You only hear it occasionally over the sounds of these two setting fire to literally everything, but... Yeah.
Well, you've got like the ground level, and I've got like the vertical level. You know.
The vertical level.
Well, I was gonna say the ceiling, but we don't know where the fucking ceiling is, so
Quite
it's
high.
just.
Up.
I've got the.
So we've cleared enough room for Zula not to have to duck.
Yeah, I'm just shooting it into the sky. Sorry.
Just, hey, asshole, can you hear that? Oh yeah, right. Hey, Princess Azula.
There it is.
I'm down here. You hear that? And by that I mean not that, I mean that. What happened in the dark?
With my nat 1.
No.
I don't think I.
If you'd rolled anything else, you probably would be,
No, they're making too much noise for me to do much of anything.
There'll be some big ones up there somewhere.
Big spiders, I'm
but
assuming.
both of you roll me a perception test.
Here we go, boys.
So loud. Every time.
Fuck.
It is 2, I'm pretty sure.
It is +2.
13.
13.
13.
I did also want to check in if I could still feel that thing watching me.
Yep.
Alright, cool. Burn it all! It's a 7.
Okay. So, from your position at the back,
I don't want to go
you're
that
able to
far.
see two large spiders descending down from the roof above these two.
It's like, oi, dickheads, two descending.
Yeah.
Directly above you.
You notice, you do not.
What, him saying that?
No.
I don't notice him saying that.
No, you hear
Oh, yeah.
you hear Lucille say that, and you sort of turn around going, "What do you mean?" And then it's at that point the big one comes down behind you. It's like, nah.
I know, as soon as I get him, I'm like, run to behind Azula!
So earlier when I said there was a spider on your back,
So these two are going to get an attack. Well, this one's going to get an attack against you, and then we roll initiative.
you got
That is a 17
Uh,
against your AC.
15.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it does the damage of 6 damage, and then roll a fortitude save.
Fortitude, that's 18.
Okay, so you're able to defend off against the poison, but it does do some serious damage.
Yep.
Roll initiative.
Yay!
Woo! 11.
Hey, matching! Except I totally don't have 11.
18.
That's plus
Oh,
2.
okay, yeah, good.
18.
19.
8 and 19. 18. Oop. Then Lucille
11.
and Aurora.
6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's still so pretty.
Okay, so Kara, you've been bitten in the back. You immediately turn around to see this thing standing there, and it is quite a bit bigger than you are.
Size of a refrigerator with legs.
How many legs?
8.
At least 7.
There is just
What do you do?
the swing around with my shillelagh and just whack, whack, run away.
Okay, roll your attacks.
Alright. What is it? Plus. Okay, so that's plus 5 with my staff. Oh, that's a 9.
So that's 14.
And then
So the
plus
first
5
one
on the
is
die.
very much a miss.
And then a 16.
So 16 total.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yeah, you beat it. The first one just misses completely. The second one comes down, hits it square in the head, but you hit it at one of the densest parts of its chitin, and it just basically swings off to the side. You don't appear to have done anything to this thing, apart from anger it.
Run away. And I run to behind Azula. Shield. I'm half dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
And with that, you run behind Azula.
Yep.
Luke, what does Kakran do?
You got this?
I guess I'll just drop the 2 torches behind me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna punch the one in front of me.
No worries.
That one. +7. 24. And 19.
Both of those are going to hit. So roll some damage. The righteous fury of the chosen one has shone through as his latest prey has gotten away.
2d6 +2, I believe. Or 1d6 +2.
For each one. Yes.
Yeah. Huh. That's either a 5 or a 2. I'm pretty sure it's a 5.
What?
They look exactly the same, don't
When
they?
they... Yeah.
I reckon that's a 5 though.
Yeah.
Which one's an ass and which
No,
one's a
that
Z?
one's a bit. Yeah, that one's a bit. Yeah.
They're so similar.
That one's flat, so that's a 2, so that's a 5. So
Yeah.
7 and 3. That one's easy to pick out.
Okay. So you smash into this thing one after the other with your fists. Unlike the one that your sister was fighting, you actually feel the crack of the chitin as you hit into it and it lets out screams of pain. It is very much still alive, but you have like completely crushed one of its eyes and part of its face is a little bit it's like a little bit dented. Yeah.
Where's your friend? Do it again. No, I won't.
no. You swing wildly trying to force this thing and you're like, you think you're trying to interrogate it and find out where the other one that got away is, but it's a mindless beast that has no understanding of what words are. What are you doing with your final action?
You guys are going next, right?
I mean, Lucille's going next.
Get back here! That's it's at -10, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not going to be any better then.
Yeah, okay. You hit it this time.
So 20 minus 10, so that's a 10.
Yeah, so you just managed to hit it, but it basically just bounces off some of the solid chitin on its back.
I'll
Mr.
probably hear it
Lucille.
too.
Mrs. Lucille, sorry.
Hey,
Married, are we?
none of your business.
Yeah, to fucking Henry.
He has a wife and kids.
Yeah.
What's your opinion?
Or can I reach that spider that's kind of on Kakaran's flank?
The one on his right or the one on his left? From where
The
you are?
one to the north.
To the north? You can, just.
Excellent.
Well, you've got 25-foot movement, don't you?
Yeah. I just thought
Okay.
the rubble in between
So-
might be a hindrance.
You can. You'd have to make an athletics or acrobatics test to get across the rubble unhindered.
Oh, that's going to end badly, but let's do it anyway.
Alright, what are you doing?
Here we go,
Which
boys.
one?
Failing.
What did you roll?
Well, I figured athletics is probably the easiest one. We
Yeah.
got 4. Because my athletics is 0.
You rolled a 4.
I rolled a 4.
Outstanding. So you get slowed considerably by the rubble,
Yep.
and you basically get to there before you run out of movement.
The cow dicks.
That's only one action, so you can use another action to get the rest of the way if you want.
It's like, aha. What's then prey? Hunted prey?
Hunter prey? Yeah.
I'll hunt that prey, that bitch in front of me.
You'll hunt that one,
Yeah.
and then move up to it, or just you'll want to stay back.
Let's stay back. Let's
Okay.
form a line.
Okay. So what are you doing with your final action? Re-shield. Excellent.
I don't think they're coming for you, buddy.
Alright, so
This could outright kill you. You didn't heal after the rope.
No, I know. I'm on like
the one to your south immediately, retaliates against you, having completely, broken its face a little bit. So it's going to strike at you twice with its mouth.
You did heal after.
The first one is a 26. What's your AC?
19.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
The second one,
He used the healing potion on his hands after.
I was going to, but I
is a
never clicked the
12,
button.
which actually is supposed to be a 14 because it gets bonus.
Sorry, what was
But
that?
it's a 14, so that's not enough to hit you with the second one. And then
42
the other
save?
one
Oh, okay.
is going to strike at you once So that's going to hit.
Huh.
And then it's going to turn around and shoot a web. A big one.
That's fair.
Great.
And miss completely. And then it's going to move to there. Alright, so damage on this one is
I'd shout regret if I was conscious.
4 damage and a fortitude save from the first bite. And
Where's my fortune? 7, isn't it?
yep.
So that is 23.
23. Yeah, so 23 passes, no dramas. And then it is 5 damage
Oh, I'm down.
and another fortitude save.
I'm at -1.
No. So even as the monk drops, his body is just completely immune to poison. Just
Fuck you.
Is that not the first thing you learn as a monk?
yeah,
Poison immunity.
essentially.
So do I go to 0 or -1?
So you go to 0 and you're dying.
Dying?
Yes.
Like
So
I
it's changed with the Constitution modifier thing.
No, so if you go to 0,
Mm-hmm.
you get what's called dying.
Okay.
If you get more than your constitution in damage,
Mm-hmm.
you just straight up die.
Okay, because previously when we played it, that if you hadn't gone under your Constitution modifier, you were still
Oh no,
conscious.
no. So that was old Pathfinder 1 and.
Okay, that's all
Yeah,
right.
no, they've
That's what I
changed.
meant
So
by,
they've,
like-
they've basically gotten rid of being able to act whilst you're dying, unless you do homebrew rules, which is we're not doing that yet at the moment. So basically, once you hit the 0, you fall unconscious, and you are. Well, sorry. As soon as you go below 0, you straight up fall unconscious, and you start dying.
Cool. Alright. I was just curious because we haven't gotten to this point with the new system
It was
yet.
very quick.
We played a few sessions before we got here.
No, before someone died.
Dying.
No, died.
I did it.
I would like-
I did it.
Would like to say I told you so.
Yeah,
Yeah, well.
I saw it coming.
It's half the
Azula,
fun.
it is your turn.
Okay. Okay.
Dix. Wait.
Sam.
If I run to where, in between the other 2 spiders,
Yep.
am I able to go across to, like, if I want to put a healing potion in his mouth?
Because he's adjacent, you can, yes. Doesn't
Okay,
matter,
cool.
that's a diagonal, you're still adjacent to him.
Cool.
so it's still
Alright, that's what
adjacent.
I'm doing. Running, chugging that potion in his mouth.
Mhm. Yep.
Can I stand in front of him and put my shield up?
No, not for real.
No.
Alright. Could I put my shield on top of him?
Mm.
Holiness!
Would that do
Oh.
it? Would
Not
that do
really.
anything if they try to shoot him? Okay, alright.
It's like, here, whack! Now you're protected!
Well, as he comes to consciousness.
Oh, that healing stick you had.
Healing stick was great.
It's fucking stupid.
It does 1d4 damage, but heals you for 1d4 plus 2.
So 1d8 hit points for the potion.
Yep.
This one's an 8. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. 3. You healed for 3, Luke.
Cool.
Ugh. My potion.
Ah.
Alright,
Do you have healing spells?
Lay on hands.
yeah, but I have to spend we never spent 10 minutes after the thing so I could do it.
I didn't realize you were out of spells.
Well,
I
what
used
the
the
fuck?
glowing
Hold on.
killer for spider.
A lot of shit just happened.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
I'm on 8
Okay.
now. How do I get on 8?
I
Should
don't
be
know.
on 3. I was on 3, and then it became 8.
But you have dying 1. So the way it works is when you're rezzed in combat, you basically get, so when you go to start dying, you get the dying 1 trait. You keep that until you like have a long rest or something to that effect. If you get downed again, you start at 1 and you'll move to 2. And say you get rezzed at dying 2, so you get back up. You keep going 2 though, and when you drop, you start at 2 again. If you get to 4, you die.
Yeah, okay.
So you can only really get res 3 times before you have to take a long rest. Otherwise, you're.
Well, so each long rest will only clear 1, or?
That one I'll have to look into, but I'm not going to worry about it at the moment because it's not important.
My last turn is putting my shield up.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah, I'm on 3 now. I tried.
All right.
Oh, I did do it. Never mind.
What the?
Yeah, that's what I saw. I was like, the hell's he doing?
Yeah, no, ignore that.
I'm dying. It's fine.
Oh, did you take off the die?
Yeah,
Oh, is that what you meant by we're not doing it?
yeah.
Okay.
But just keep track of it, so anyway.
What?
It's fine.
Kara, what are you doing?
Because your shield just ran away.
Yeah, well,
To be fair,
not run away, charge towards the enemy.
Yeah, ran away.
to be fair, I did go fix. Like
And to be fair, she fixed.
this is very true.
I also did not even hear you. I went anyway.
Actually, no, you'd be able to ready the potion in your movement, so that's fine.
Magic missile.
Okay. On which one? There's one between you and Kakran.
Yeah, the one that doesn't have Azula as a meat shield.
Okay, no worries. So,
Well, a tin shield. Yeah.
steel shield. Anyway.
So I'm gonna magic missile
Mm-hmm.
onto that. Actually, yeah, my brother's down. I'm not gonna worry about using lower level spells or risking not getting things like fucking. I need to fix this. This is my job.
Alright.
So I'll
Roll
spend
your-
all 3.
Yep.
Um.
To do 3 missiles?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'll do the and see if one, like, say if somehow it gets down with 2, then I'll shift it over.
Can I get a visual on how you do your spell? Do you do your arms? Do you say
Wave
words?
stick and
Do you with your magic missile just point like a gun? Like, let's have a good visual.
Ooh, pull up the shillelagh and use it like a rifle. But with the fat end towards them.
Oh yeah.
It's just called pump grip. 1 magic missile. 2 magic missile.
That's why it takes 3 actions. You gotta reload after every shot.
Yeah, so I've got my shillelagh, but yeah, I don't tend to use it a whole heap as like a magic requirement thing, but at this point I'm probably just like super scared, super not okay with this. I was just having fun setting fire to an entire room, and now my brother's dead on
What do
the
you mean there are
ground.
consequences to my actions?
He didn't tell me there were spiders here. It's fine.
It just kind of
No.
speaks for itself.
There were corpses.
I say 1 got away.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I didn't realize how. Basically, I'm just like shit. And so I've got like my big floppy hat, and Floxy is probably just at this point come up to my shoulder because, you know, I'm not setting fire to literally everything and can sense that I'm really tense and worried the way animals can. And my hands, I just sort of like swirl them around each other, and then like sort of holding my staff, I kind of swirl my hand around the other one, and then I just raise the staff and just and they're like this like a red beam,
Okay,
like just like this thin this fists.
Laser sights.
No, well, I don't want to just do purple. Everyone does purple.
Well, it's longest 6 seconds.
What?
You literally have purple manifestation for your magic.
Yeah, you're right. It would be purple. I'm so full of shit. Purple
Everyone
and green.
just purple including
Maybe your goblin is colorblind and thinks purple is actually red.
Yeah, that's it.
At this point, I'm probably just seeing red. But yeah, it would be like this rich
Alright.
purple beam that then
Roll some
explodes with like a little.
damage.
That damn age.
Okay.
Oh, that's that colour.
So that'd be 6. 5. 5. So 4 plus 1. It's so weird.
It's like a painful caltrop.
So it's 4. And another 5.
Nice.
Nice.
Alright, so 3 shots directly into this thing. One
Straight up the
sort of
a-hole.
in the back, one in the abdomen, and one sort of towards the middle of the torso. It squeals in pain with everyone, but doesn't go down. It's just standing at the moment.
I probably don't hear my own screaming.
That's probably fun. Okay. Cockrum. You're lying on the ground. Everything's not black anymore, so that's nice. You feel like shit.
Yeah, I'm not feeling great.
No. And you see the jaws of a very angry looking spider trying to nom your face.
Is it in kicking range?
That is definitely in kicking range.
How does one get up? Takes an action, I
You
presume?
use an action to move to get up, essentially.
So get up onto your hands, use your feet to do the wolf jaws thing, and you grab with your feet and just.
It's like a reverse suplex.
Yeah.
Well, flurry of blows isn't with your fists, it's with any
Yeah.
strikeable part of your body.
That's what I was...
Yes, but lying on the
Yeah,
ground
it's going to be a bit rough.
still makes it hard to strike things.
I don't know.
Probably hard to
Watch some
wrestle with a
UFC.
Yes, those men are very
it's a
trained.
bit hard.
He's not.
Sweeping the legs is great when they don't have 8 of them.
Well, yeah.
Unless you kick them so hard they come off.
Yeah, well.
There's one somewhere.
Yeah.
I will in fact stand up
Okay.
and I'm a punch the one. Which one took me down? One to my right, wasn't it?
Yeah, the one that moved sort of.
What was
The
that?
one that's been shot.
15.
Is it?
That one's a 12. That one's a 15.
Yeah, it was that one.
12.
Yeah.
So 19.
That's definitely a hit.
Cool. A second one. Flurry blows. Yeah. Same.
Yep.
So we got a good 3 and 6.
Yep, so the first hit is more than enough. You basically punch in to.
It's called a double tap.
Yeah. And you basically punch into this thing's abdomen and it lets out this shriek of pain. And you follow up with the other fist and basically tear a massive hole in the back of it and it falls onto the ground quite dead.
And your mate too! I'll swing at the other one.
Yeah, no worries.
That's 3, yeah. Up, punch 3. Minus 5, which makes it a plus 2, which is 15.
Unfortunately, again, you hit it,
Yeah.
but it bounces off some of the kite and it's quite solid on where it is.
Punch
Unfortunately,
through
not
a
enough
shield.
to
I
you.
can't punch through a face and ridiculous.
Lucille!
Right. So, can I make it to that southern side of that spider?
Let's have a look. Why, yes. Yes, you can.
Can you huff me over there, please? Well, thank you. And now we're in a flanking
It's a
thing.
very nice thing that lower level enemies don't have attacks of opportunity a lot of the time.
Oh boy, yeah.
It's like,
And now you have advantage because you're flanking it with Kakra.
I do. Try
Yeah.
to smack this thing.
Time to beat it.
Watch me get a 1.
Yeah.
That was a 2.
Not far off! So what's that total? About 9?
7.
7?
Yeah.
Nice.
Was it hurt? Oh shit. Let's try again.
Yeah.
Just as bad.
Yes.
Feeling a little winded.
Yep.
Wait, is that
Wow.
with your advantage?
Yeah.
No, so you don't get advantage for flanking.
It's
You
a
get
plus 2,
+2.
wasn't it? Yeah.
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 So I missed both times.
That's unfortunate.
Yep.
There's so many legs in the way.
The second one was 7.
Ah!
Again.
Nice. Yeah, so unfortunately you're just not able to swing and hit this thing. Every time you go to swing at one of the legs, it just moves it out of the way in trying to fight off him.
Nah, it's just too dark in here. That's what I blame it on.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, there are 2 torches behind me and the
Okay,
slide.
this thing being surrounded and with the prey that are just downed, not being in any sort of particularly good. It tries to make a break for it, but that's gonna mean everyone gets a shot on it.
Yay!
Don't be a
Maybe you
bitch
won't
on
fuck
your
it if it
friend.
gets away.
It's true.
Oh, if it gets one, I'm happy.
And that's better.
Ha
17.
17.
Plus 7.
17 hits.
ha!
Just-
23 should hit 2, I believe.
Nah. It's 20.
I feel like you're just gonna grab one of its
6?
legs and rip
No.
it off.
Come here.
10.
10 hit, no.
I
Well, you do actually manage to hit it.
Oh, because
Yeah.
we've already killed it.
Yeah. How much damage do you do?
I would roll it. Ah, good. 3. If
Between,
I cripple one more leg.
between you and Lucille, you are able to bring it down.
Yay, you
with
guys
that-
are just too fast. I'm like,
It basically makes it like a couple of steps away before you two just pummel into it in the back of its abdomen. And
As it turns to run, I grab one of its legs and pull it, pops off, stumbles, and seals.
yeah, pretty much. And just sort of rolls on the ground, just curls into a ball like they usually do. Alright. You just a little bit of blood comes out.
I'll bandage that up.
yeah, look, I think it's a good, maybe half an hour break. Sit down, just get a bit of drink.
Right here.
Like, I haven't found a very good place. Every time we go further in, there's more spiders.
Probably back over there where we already came from. It's a good place to go.
I suppose it's just very smoky.
It'll be
Most
fine.
of the smoke will dissipate.
It's essentially a chimney.
Essentially.
Yeah.
The problem is that you're in the fireplace, not the room.
It's essentially a chimney, is what I said. Don't worry about anything.
Did I fucking stutter?
Context is irrelevant. I said what I said.
Yeah,
No, I'm
that-
not wrong.
You feel safe in the other room? That's fair. Right.
Alright, so you guys move back to the other room and sort of.
Hang on. I have to wrap a bandage around my shoulder.
Here we go.
Come on, medicine. It's worked for me so well so far. -1 is 13.
13.
My best roll.
You
yet.
don't do any damage
Yeah.
to yourself, but you don't help in any meaningful way.
Am I supposed to wash these? I'm sure it's fine.
None of us have medicine trained, do we?
Unfortunate.
I have a +3 in medicine.
Are you trained in it?
No, just wise.
Alright, so with that, you guys head back to the other room and sort of hole up for half an hour, taking a minute to see to some of your scrapes and injuries.
Yeah.
Doing the praying thing.
Okay.
10 minutes meditation.
As soon as the thing goes down, I would like run to Cochrane and like start looking over him. You know, like a frantic mother when a child falls over and they're trying to work out whether or not it's like a you'll be fine or oh shit, I need to take you to hospital kind of a like, are you okay? What is it?
Trying to wrap bandages.
Just like,
This
what
is
happened? Are
fine.
you alright? Did you get poison? Are you okay?
I mean, yes, but also no.
Okay, you survived alright? Alright. No. Thank you for helping him. We need to get you better. Come on.
Tie off.
I'll just like help
This
him
is
over.
It's tied up around my arm, so it's stuck.
Yeah, this weird angle. Yeah.
Yeah, hold it up to stop the bleeding, right?
That's
No,
how
I
that
was putting
works.
on this side, don't worry
Yeah,
about
because
that.
if it's above the heart, it means it doesn't get any
Yeah.
blood. It
Let's-
means you
let's-
don't lose any.
Yeah, let's all the poison flow out easier.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of these days I'm gonna roll a big old 20 on this medicine check and it's gonna be mint.
I mean, I can try for you.
That's fine. My -1 is bad enough.
You don't want my -1?
Let's not push it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you two will spend 10 minutes each meditating to get back your spells.
Well, mine's my sword work, but yes.
Yes.
I too shall meditate.
Yes.
With my back against a wall.
You doing anything in particular?
I'll be standing kind of like in the entranceway to this part of the cabin,
Yeah.
listening. Because I can't see,
Mm-hmm.
but I can hear.
Roll a perception.
Let me hear something. Natural 1.
There's a bit of snoring.
You hear nothing. Just silence.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, still nothing.
Oh,
Nice.
Can I also, in this time, do a religion check to see about thinking about the description in the diary about the shadow creature that was talked about?
Yeah, it's not a shadow creature.
But then he said it's
it was
like,
just shrouded in
it's like
darkness.
it's shrouded in darkness, long limbs.
His glowing
Yellow
eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, yellow. I want to see if I know. Natural 1.
You've heard stories of the boogeyman before, and that's definitely what this is. We're all gonna die, that's it. Game over, man, game over.
No. No, that's not how this works. You're certain it's like some kind of undead, like super powerful thing. Yeah. It's like a lich, or like a zombie lord, or like some kind of very powerful undead creature.
What are we looking for?
I'm right
Just
about my
makes
vampire
sense.
statement.
Yeah, a vampire lord would be something else that makes sense. Maybe even like a revenant,
Yeah.
That's
which is like
vampire.
ghosts on steroids.
More I'm thinking about this, less I want to be here now.
It's a vampire. Wham.
That was unintentional, by the way. I got carried away with
Nice.
my things.
Oh, I was thinking if it was Christmas time.
Yeah. Wham again.
Oh, again, it's a wham.
Ugh. Yeah, it sort of makes you a bit uncomfortable sitting there thinking about it, like, maybe we shouldn't be down here.
Do I now become paranoid and feel like I feel something watching me?
Nope.
Only just now.
Nope.
What's the temperature like?
Temperature down here, a bit cooler than up the top.
It looks like you're eating plasticine.
At first, I thought you had a marshmallow, and I was like, hey, where did you get the marshmallow? And then I remembered it was goat's feta, and I'm like, damn, that's tasty.
Would you like a little bit heavy?
Oh, good.
Good. That's the correct answer.
Alright.
I would have Floxy on watch for me, if possible. Like,
Okay.
or does she have to be involved in my meditation?
Well, she does because you're specifically draining the magic out of her.
No, it's not during bond.
Told you it was a vampire.
This is my focus pool.
Oh, right, that's right. You get a focus pull for the evocation spell, don't you?
Which is my burning hands.
Oh, okay. In that case, I mean, probably technically you can, yes.
Is that possible? Like, I just...
I mean, she can certainly try and keep watch.
Like, just keep an ear out? She's got real big ears.
I mean, that's an idea. Roll.
Nah. It'll be... I rolled a 5 on the die.
Yeah, good.
I'm not sure what her bonus is.
I think it's like
but
+2 or 3.
yeah, it won't be a lot.
Okay.
And can I do what Azula did and have another crack at thinking about the different, like, occult or arcana things?
Well, you can't retry occultism.
Okay, cool. Alright, I'll have a crack at arcana.
Sure.
Success.
That is a success.
What do you mean it's a success?
Oh! Oh, that's so ooey! Like, it was so moist.
That's what happens when things go in the mouth.
You said success, and I thought it was because I rolled a nat 20. And then I looked over, and this thing came out of your mouth, like, glistening.
That's because I tied the snake into a knot with my tongue.
We got that.
Oh,
Success.
that...
Haley?
Natural 20 for me.
Well, yeah, I rolled a nat 20.
Or at least it's better than
You rolled
10.
that 20.
I did, that's why I
Yep.
thought he said success.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I saw that, and my enthusiasm was drained away with the glisten.
It was a vampire.
The slut.
Which I'm now eating.
Stop that. Yeah, good. Okay, so with a natural 20 for Arcana, you instantly cross out about 90% of the pool. It can't be undead. Simply because from the way it was described, it just doesn't make any sense. Also, if it was undead, it would probably just attack. It wouldn't just stand there and then watch and then back away.
Are Wendigos a thing in this?
They are. They're much colder though.
Okay.
They're, you know, sort of ice, stuff like that. Things that it could be would be stuff like there's some very problematic extraplanar. You've heard rumors of them. They're no, it's not a slide.
Ah.
It's so much worse than a slide.
Two slides.
It's called a quellant. Basically,
You have a picture?
I do. The thing that sort of you're not 100% sure if it could be one of these things simply because these have 3 arms and 3 legs, and the head like the head sort of makes sense. You understand that it could have been like hiding the extra arm and leg, so to make it look like it was only 2 of them. Basically what they are is they come from another dimension and they come to this one to hunt, essentially. Well, another dimension, like another plane, sort of. They come from one of the like outer planes. You know, where shit gets wackier. They are a bad time, and basically you don't want to deal with anything that comes close to that.
So the more we're thinking about this, the more we think it's a bad idea.
Is there anything else that I think it could be, or this is?
That's the worst thing that your mind goes to, and that's simply something that you've only ever heard tell of once or twice. Other things it could be would be something like maybe a doppelganger, sort of fits the bill.
Did you send a picture?
Oh, no, sorry. Hold on. Where is it? This one.
David will put one on the screen. Here?
No, we'll put
for
it
other
over
people?
here.
Oh,
There
what
you go.
about here?
We're gonna go around that.
There you go. It's up on the screen.
Way on the screen. Oh, is this?
I'm hoping that when this actually gets
Oh,
edited
that's
together,
actually
you just
cool.
a couple pairs of middle fingers raised where the picture is supposed to
Can you see it?
That is
Um,
hauntingly awesome.
be. Ooh, it reminds me of this.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
This is where when you hear the rumors in Candleass of the Slender Men,
Oh, it can't be this. It doesn't have eyes.
this is what they usually refer to.
What if it has like
Um,
this
It
kind of
doesn't have eyes in the picture.
No.
Okay. So the glowing.
It could have just been.
No,
a
but see,
wall.
the problem is, so with these things, they come from another dimension and they basically completely screw with people's emotions and their sense of reality. And that's how they feed, is they basically drain the sanity from someone. Yeah, they're a bad time. So they don't kill you, they just remove your ability to perceive the natural world as it is actually supposed to be perceived, and then they feast on your understanding of natural reality.
Dwarves could be alive.
That is haunting, both in and out of character.
in the way they do that is they basically completely skew the way you perceive reality. So this thing hunting someone, they could see it as basically, you know, a large, long-armed creature with yellow glowing eyes and all that kind of stuff, when actually it's this thing just staring at eating your brain. Essentially.
I don't have.
Sanity.
Yeah, they're a bad time.
But that's what my gut's telling me.
No, so that is one of the things that you know it can be, simply based on the description. Like I said, another thing that would fit the description would be a doppelganger. Others would be that some people refer to them as the Grey. They're another outer species that basically uses. Some call it technology, others call it like science magic. Alchemists. It's the type of stuff that alchemists do. They also kind of fit it, although they're supposed to be smaller.
Okay. Have you got a picture?
No.
The Grey. Pictured alien. You know, the.
No, I was just checking if you had like your own reference.
No.
Interesting. You only had the one reference picture for this.
Yeah, because, I don't know, that one's cool.
It is cool.
Really cool.
Yeah.
I found that when I was trolling through monsters. I'm like, I will need to use this at some point.
Just
It needs a top hat.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a cane.
So,
3 canes.
was there anything else?
Nothing that really stands out, but it's basically those 3 that really fit the description.
I feel like a doppelganger, a dive party would be able to handle.
In theory, yes.
In theory.
Yeah.
So in my mind it'd probably be. Yeah. Are you and I gonna have that same moment where we finish meditating because we finally had 10 minutes of peace and then we both snap out of meditation, turn to each other and are just like, we need to live now.
For completely different reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the.
I think it's a good idea.
Azula,
Yes,
I've had some time to think.
me too.
How you feeling about this?
I think spiders we can handle, but the more I'm thinking about the creature that was explained in the diary,
Yeah, it sounds a lot like something
That?
exceedingly powerful.
I'm feeling the same. And you know,
Keep it ambiguous enough that you two can play off each other out.
Just
and you know, Kakarot's hurt, and
yeah, I think we need to, brother. I love you. We need to take you home to make sure you're okay. And I still feel like I'm being watched. Something is hunting us, or something is hunting me.
spiders.
If it's not, this isn't spiders. I felt this before we came down here.
Yes, no, I don't think it's spiders. Like that would have made sense from what
No,
what I
but
saw.
But if it's not hunting everyone, then whatever it is has marked me, and I don't want to be hunted, and I need to protect him, and I'm still injured, and
I'm also not. I don't want to spend too long down here in case something's happening with the village up there. So
yeah.
with the undead horde coming quickly. So I think it's a great. I think we
Brains
should
Trust have decided that it is time to leave.
Yeah, we're leaving.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah,
Lucille,
we're leaving.
we think it is best
We decided to leave.
to leave. Yes.
I just look up into the darkness. It's like, I say, oh wait, the exit's over there. Why?
Had some time to think whilst meditating about what this creature could possibly be from the information, and it is there are a couple of possibilities, and all of them are exceedingly dangerous.
Right. You know we're nowhere near that, right?
Yes, but I'm injured. He's
We're like
injured.
level 2 of the mine.
And that means nothing to something like these creatures.
That's really helpful. That was sarcasm, by the way.
I'm well aware. I don't care, brother. We need. Okay then.
Also, we're not very we have a very injured party member. We don't want to go away too long.
I can't see you, by the way. I'm looking out into the...
Yeah.
So I'm just listening in your direction.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sort of.
We have a very injured party member. We
One ear back, one ear forward.
That's not how your ears work.
No, but Princess Sparkles is kind of
Oh, yeah, fair.
If we're
around.
going to do
She's
an ex-
basically an ear.
if we're going to do more of an expedition anyway, we should get more prepared.
More health
with
potions.
supplies and
Anti-venom just in case.
Can I do a diplomacy for this?
It's not really how it works.
Yeah.
No.
I'm trying to persuade him to her to.
But think about what Lucille's main prerogative is when it comes to herself.
Well,
Also, there's more booze if we leave here.
I don't care about that.
well, if we leave and you stay behind, that is very dangerous for you. So, I don't think.
If we leave you alone here, you'll die and you won't be able to help your mother anymore.
I'll spite everyone. You fuck them. I can haunt you as a ghost.
Okay. I guess then the three of us will just share the money the dwarves will give us for returning the journal.
That's true. That's true. We would get a reward for that.
Money, you say?
That's alright. We'll take the honor, the glory, the riches that
Well,
they
you can
give
take
us.
the honor and the glory, but the riches will be mine.
And I believe, if you know how you were trying to take the crystal from the mine.
No.
Well, this is a much better way for the dwarves not to hunt you down later and still get money for what we're doing.
Also, I would technically say, right, the part that we're in is a natural cavern, yes? This is not a mined part of the area, so we're not technically within the dwarven mine. We are adjacent to the dwarven mine.
Oh, perhaps, but the land here still belongs to
Do the dwarves own the entire mountain?
They own the rights to this part of the range.
Okay. So I would take
So-
it to be theirs.
So they can keep the rights, we'll just take the minerals.
It's a bit grey because they basically own the rights to anything they find in the range. That doesn't necessarily mean they've been down here, explored here, and claimed this. So you could maybe claim what you find down in this cavern, and it depends on how you argue it. It might be yours. It
I
might be
did
theirs.
lick that big amethyst.
Would the land not still be owned by the lord of the whole place? So therefore he would have rights to anything?
I mean, technically, yes.
Yes.
But also, who's going to stop you?
No. I'd say,
course.
like, Azula, technically, this is an unmined area. They own the rights to whatever they find. If they have not found this, then they have not laid claim to it. Anything within their mind, the mithril, everything, they have laid claim on. This,
Yes, but they only have it. You know what? We should argue this outside when we're topside of this cabin.
exactly.
Alright.
Alright.
Yeah.
I pick him up and start.
And the rest of your legs too!
What was it?
It's like perception into the dark to see if I can hear more spiders coming. It's like yeah, because there's going to be more spiders coming any second now.
What did you get?
27.
27. There's no spiders because you don't hear the sound of shit. What you do hear is this odd, shambling, thumping noise slowly making its way towards you.
It's like, right. So you know how you wanted to escape whatever it was that was going to be here? It's already here.
I'm not banged
What
out.
do you mean?
It's coming this way. And it sounds shambly.
Right.
Like a dwarf with one leg fatter than the other.
Well, Kara, I
Sounds
think you
bigger
should
than a
go
dwarf.
first.
Like
And then
a
Capra.
cave troll.
Actually,
Troll
a troll
in the
wouldn't be
dungeons.
far off the right size.
It's like, fuck, it's probably about the size of a troll.
Yeah.
Would I know what? It's a nature roll. To
Yep.
see if I can figure out what this thing might be.
Yep.
Nature. 15.
Doesn't have the gate or like. It doesn't sound like something natural. If it was something natural, you'd be expecting a more regular, like, cadence to the footsteps. Whereas this is sort of, it's uneven. Sometimes it's quicker than others, and although it definitely sounds something not natural.
Does it sound like it has multiple legs?
It sounds like it has multiple legs that might not be the same size.
Cool.
Like things that may be stitched together. Like that guy, that doctor.
Strudenwaffel?
You know, Dr. Victorio.
Ah, yes.
Stitched a bunch of dead bodies together. Then animated with magic and said, oh, look, it's my son.
No, that you would particularly know of people doing basically what the seal does. It's one way of making more powerful undead. It's basically you stitch multiple bodies together and then animate the whole thing as a undead.
Can I get anything from this? Wait, is there any breeze or anything like that through the cabin?
Not at the moment.
So I wouldn't be able to smell anything
No.
other than ash and burning
Yeah,
spider webs.
basically.
Are you climbing already?
Yeah, I got a 14.
14? You're slowly making your way up. It's going to be a long climb.
Alright.
Okay.
Capra, you're next.
I'm gonna bang out a health potion real quick.
Why?
1d8.
Because he's on 3.
Ha, not anymore, I'm not. Now I'm 7.
Oh!
That's
That
you.
one. I'm on 6 currently.
Cool.
Hey, if you wanted to heal him, you can.
Well, too late. He's gone on. I was waiting for it because that's a bonus if we're in combat and I heal. There's a special bonus.
Yeah,
thing,
it's
so-
fine.
Right, torch, and then just huck it out into the cabin that is in the
Are you
direction.
still holding a lit torch at the moment?
I don't remember. Probably.
Probably.
You didn't say you were getting rid of your torch whilst you were standing guard, so
No.
yeah, alright, you've still got one. So you basically use that to light another one and then huck it out. Roll me a perception test whilst you're doing that. Are you going to start climbing up directly after her?
As you said that something's coming?
Yes.
Alright, well, I'm looking up. She's kind of slowish.
Yeah, you'd be maybe 1.5 meters, 2 meters up at the moment. You could start climbing, but you would definitely be getting stopped by her.
I would have boosted
Well-
her, by the way.
That's why she's 1.5 meters.
Okay,
2
cool,
meters
cool.
up.
Is that good?
You two are the slowest. You go first. and I'll-
Puppies.
Yeah. So you two are the slowest. So you guys go first, and I'll go and help Lucille out.
Okay.
You're the most injured.
I'm on 7. I'm not. She is.
I'm on
Correct.
6. Actually, you've got 7 out of 18, whereas I've got 6 out of 13, so technically...
You're on the lowest hit points then.
No. You're on the lowest hit points. He's on the lowest percentage.
Mm-hmm.
That's still worse for you.
Yeah. Like, that's true, but I'm still better off.
But
Yeah.
I'd rather be one of the
Um,
last down because if you guys happen to fall or something, at least I can heal you and get you back up.
Yeah,
I mean-
who's gonna help you up, though?
Got a potion.
No, to climb.
I can climb.
Okay.
There'll be places where you can put your feet on the wall and you hold yourself up onto.
Hang on, okay.
The walls are good, maybe 5 meters away from where
Oh,
you jump.
Ah,
Because you got to remember, it basically teardrops
Yeah.
out, so the rope essentially comes from the middle of the roof.
Yeah.
It is full of knots on the
Yeah.
ropes.
No, it's
Yeah.
easy to climb because you've knotted it.
Yeah.
Which makes it a bit easier to climb up as it is, but you can't do the whole walk against the wall to try and make your way up.
Okay. Not until much later.
Yeah, no.
It's alright. If you tie the rope around you, the 3 of us can pull you
Yeah.
up.
That was the plan originally.
No.
Anyway. So, you're starting to make your way up. What are you doing? Because you've decided to move over and help
Yeah,
Lucille.
because I'm pretty
I'm
sure
telling him to go up.
I'm the quickest to climb.
It depends on how you roll.
on, yeah, basically.
Well, either way, I can tell I'm just going to be up her ass waiting, so there's no point leaving now.
Correct. Alright, so you move over to where Lucille is, and are you going to wait over near the rope, or are you going to move over to where Lucille is as well?
I'll be at the rope until you
Okay.
guys call out one more thing.
What did you get for your perception?
19.
19. You would see a rather large, hulking figure moving around in the darkness. As the torch sort of lands further out, you'd see it turn to look in that general direction. It doesn't appear to have noticed you or anybody else yet. It slowly seems to move over towards the torchlight. And you can see it's good 2, maybe even 2.5 meters tall,
Mm-hmm.
and nearly as wide. It's hard to get a good read on it though, because all you're basically seeing is the shadow illuminated from the torchlight.
Yep.
But it's large.
Let's see. I think we should back away. You can see that, right? It's not just me.
It's 10.
Yes, but thankfully you have dark vision,
Oh, yeah.
so you can probably see it like it's in a similar sort of way, but it's more the reverse. Because there's light on the far side of it, it's harder for you to see it with your dark vision. It's sort of, yeah. So you get the same sort of impression that he gets.
Yeah, that's not right. But so I don't think it's seen us yet.
No, you definitely, the both of you get the impression that no matter what it is, it hasn't recognized that you're this direction. It's moving towards the
You should
door.
probably take that torch. Yeah, alright.
Yep.
That works too, yeah.
Ground slowly, grind it slowly with my foot.
Roll stealth test.
Now it is dark.
Ooh, 12.
12?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Is it like pitch black now?
No, there's still a light in the dark. And the light in the dark, light over in the distance.
Okay, like near our rope, is there a torch thing there
No.
still? Or?
There was still.
Not in the rope.
What?
So as you sort of slowly go down and you see this thing stop, and you especially would notice this, as the light around you sort of slowly goes away, this thing stops and immediately turns and starts like looking down towards where you are.
Nobody moved.
You feel like it is staring directly at you.
Nobody moved.
Slowly changing.
No,
colour.
Yeah.
I
Keep climbing.
Oh,
maintain eye
athletics,
contact.
Yup.
Oh, so much better. Nat 20.
Nat 20?
Nat 20.
Okay.
Nobody moved. Immediately hurries up.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll be fine.
Oh, I just needed to get my balance. Like, just starting off the climb on a rope, too hard. I'm good now.
Mm-hmm. 1 second, because we'll get rid of that one. Okay, kids.
Roll
Oh,
initiative.
Ah!
I mean, say roll initiative, but roll initiative.
Oh yeah, okay.
27.
Yo.
You keep climbing.
Haha!
Do you want me
22!
to roll initiative? I'm just climbing.
You'll just go at the end.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Okay.
So, is it possible to crit on initiative?
Yes.
Yeah, I crit on initiative.
It doesn't really do much though, unfortunately.
It makes me feel good about myself.
Yeah, that's fine.
You should feel good about yourself.
Alright, so.
You're doing good.
22. Nailed it.
Yeah.
Only got a 19 on my dice.
Well, that's what she said. That's how old she said she was. Yeah, that's like a grandmother for us.
So
Actually.
that one
I was thinking I was like, wait, no,
Those
really younger than that.
and this one. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Ah, yes, good. Okay, so Carcron. What did you get?
22 total, 20 on the dice.
Cool. Lucille.
27. I rolled a 19.
Haley's got something good or bad because her nostrils are flaring.
Azula.
That one.
Yeah.
If it was a 20, we'd know.
Yeah, it was that little.
So what's the total? 4?
4.
Nice.
That little.
Okay. So, taking into account that you rolled a nat 20, I'll give you one action that you can do something before the start of the combat. You only get 2 actions in your first round.
Yeah, that's it.
We're in a choke point, aren't we? Because
Essentially, yeah.
I guess I'll just set a stance then.
So,
Do we have a map?
Oh,
Yes,
no,
you
I can
do.
do
Oh
it.
yay!
Oh.
Okay.
Ha!
Where are you? Oh my god.
this thing is massive. It looks like someone has basically grafted 4 or 5 bodies into one mass.
Alright.
How many of them look like dwarves?
None of them, actually.
Ooh.
What the? I'm just. But now I'm just focused on climbing. Just climbing. Just climbing.
It is time to live!
This is the exact opposite of the incredibly slender thing with the many legs I saw, but it still involves many limbs.
Correct.
And
I'm a lob a dart.
Yep.
Right in the eyes.
It's, it is +7 still, isn't it? 24.
24 hits.
what car have you actually
Is it
really sad
slashing?
if your brother
It
dies?
is piercing, I believe.
Interesting.
Yes, piercing. I have no slashing. I have bludgeoning or piercing.
Mm-hmm.
And that does 7.
7.
And he just kind
5
of
plus
asks
2.
for it.
Yeah, that's 5.
So you swing the dart out.
Secretly
You see it hit it sort of
Well,
in
it's
the
seen us.
chest area. It hits
Cent-
and just sort of
centre-mass.
sits there, and it doesn't even seem to notice.
Think I'll be able to get that back?
Okay, Lucille, you're going first.
Right. Should we run away?
Yes.
Okay. So, try and make my way towards that rope.
Okay. Are you making your way entirely downtown?
You mean rang like buttery?
You've got 3 actions. It'll take you 2 to get over there.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I need to get rid of that one too.
The problem becomes, though, you know roughly where that is. You're having a lot of drama, so you would see Lucille basically moving as fast as she can over towards you like this, trying to figure out where she is.
It's like so crouching down low so I
Yeah.
can knock water into the beetroot dip,
Nice!
but not onto the table.
Now,
Huzzah.
Sweet perfection.
No,
Oh,
it's on
no,
the
no,
table.
on the table.
It's all good. We got water. Not water. The other one.
Napkins.
That's
The anti-water.
The anti-water.
the anti-water as calm as the end of days.
Is it automatic reaction or an action if my halo just goes, if I see that there's no light and...
Don't turn on the lights. Don't turn on the lights. Don't turn on the lights.
Well, I would know not to. I don't see it.
Lucille, as she'd be making her way over, I'm assuming just basically don't turn on the lights, don't turn on the
Yeah.
lights.
Keep it dark. Keep it dark. Sparky, tell me where I'm going.
Yeah. So she can see,
Yeah.
and you sort of get over to where, right next to where Azula is,
Yeah.
and she lets you know that it's time to stop.
Ah, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
There's a big fucking monster right over there. It looks bad. wherever you are, we should go up now.
An undead monster?
I presume so.
If that makes you feel better, yes.
I love that the three of us are now terrified of whatever this thing is, but have three very different ideas of what this thing is. You think it's a lich or some sort of extreme undead. You see this mountain of flesh, and I think it's an out-of-world
It's fine, don't worry about it.
I see it as a
sanity
construct,
eater.
and I don't know if Lucille is aware of the concept of flesh golems.
You probably would have heard tale of them.
So she probably thinks it's something like that,
Yeah.
but probably a dead one.
You would have heard tale of, like, you know, giant undead
Meat
monstrosities made
Yeah.
of multiple bodies basically stitched together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I assume a meat golem is.
Essentially, yeah. Alright, you've got one action left as well when you get over to Azula.
Ooh, can I start climbing? No, if I do, someone else will be on. I'll be in the way of other people.
I mean, yes, but no.
Let's start climbing
Sure.
now.
So I can't find the rope.
It is a little bit difficult for you, even with
Yep.
Princess Sparkle's basically guiding you. It's still you having to greatly try and find. So we'll say that you would basically, by the end of that turn, you would be able to find the rope and grab hold of it.
Where the fuck is that thing? Here it is.
Yeah.
Right, now. And now I'm stuck.
Yep. Okay.
I think that's where that'll be done.
Kakran, what are you doing? You've just seen Lucille dart off.
That's fine. I am going to 5. That's 15,
Yep.
20. I need a measuring stick.
Oh.
That one. Yeah, alright, cool. I'm going to stand there for now.
Okay.
Well, I guess actually I can go 25. Oops. 25. 20. 20. 25.
And then click on that.
There we go.
Okay.
Uh,
So you've still got
It'll
2
take
more
it
actions.
I will pull out another dart.
Yep. Prep to throw it.
Sure, yeah.
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 Okay. Alright. This thing lets out a roar and charges down. So, let's actually see how far do you get. You get 25. So,
No, I was hoping I couldn't see very well in the dark. I was going to throw a dart.
so basically it gets to here and then swings its head around and immediately locks eyes with you again and then moves up to here.
Okay, you can see. Never mind.
You would catch a glimpse of it for a second, and it's this hulking mass of flesh that just moves with a speed that you're not exactly expecting it to, before it just darts up behind the big pillar of stone in the middle of the room. Unfortunately for it, that's as far as it gets. Azula, it is your turn.
It is dark.
It is very dark. Well, not for you, but for other people it would be. Well,
He
actually,
told me
for
not
one.
to put a light, so it's. I saw it, and it looks pretty dead, right? Bits of flesh.
It does not look natural by any stretch of the imagination.
Good way to create a nightmare or mess with someone's reality.
I mean, sure.
I mean, that'd give me nightmares if I saw it coming for me in a dark cave.
It's so much worse than a dark alley.
Yeah.
Gonna climb out of that bitch.
Yep.
I wonder if I can climb.
I mean,
We may be about to find
I
out.
don't think it needs to climb. I can just grab that sucker and snap that rope.
yeah.
It looks strong enough.
It is. It does not look weak.
Oh, yeah.
But does it have the intelligence to be able to do that?
So this thing might be that thing's tail. I'll grab that and pull.
What?
I got
Seeing
it.
us climb up the rope.
Oh, yeah.
That rope. Well, that thing is a tail. Come back here. It's like, oh, 4 prizes. Nom 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 nom.
What are you doing, Azula?
I'm all about protecting.
You are.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, I don't see Kakaran,
No.
but I saw the creature going in his direction.
Well, you saw the creature come into and then veer off to the right,
Mm.
which any intelligent person would be able to go. It's obviously going after something. You know where Lucille is, you know where Kara is, the only other person that's down here.
And it's quick, and I know we're not going to be able to outstuff that. Because it can obviously see in the dark.
Yes.
Until Lucille turns herself into something the colour of all the rocks. Which she may have started doing as soon as she saw this thing.
Oh yeah, just you can change.
Blend into the wall, everything will be fine.
Alright, well, I'm gonna head towards it.
Okay.
Gonna head towards it. Can't leave someone behind.
So your first action will get you to about there.
Or the other way, because I saw it going the other way. So that's where I know
Kakaran
Kakaran is.
about there.
If you go that way, you'll
Yeah.
be flanking it.
True, but I'm also trying to see where Kakaran is.
Actually, from there you can see him.
Okay.
You can just see the back of him.
Okay. Alright, we'll go. In case he goes down, I'll need to be right near him because that creature's huge as. Alright, no, put me next to Kakaran.
Okay, so that'll
I
cost
was taking
you
the flank.
2
Yeah.
actions.
Yeah, but I'm much more protective. So if you go down.
I'll let you get to there. Then
Yeah.
where do you want to go? Do you want to go to the, like to the, like do you want to go to here or do you want to go to the other side?
Okay, since I only get 2 turns because I rolled that nat 1.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. So my first turn would be moving as close as I
Well,
could.
if you stop,
That's as far as you can get with your first movement.
Mhm.
if you move one more square, I can go and scuttle away, and that way we'll then we'll be presenting a unified.
Either
front.
way, she has to use her other turn of movement
Yeah.
to be able to get next to you.
Yeah, but then it'll also have to move, and won't get like 5 attacks.
No,
with the fucking
no.
sky.
So she would be in range of it for you to be able to move.
if she how do I ping?
Yeah, this thing is so big it would have 10-foot reach.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Well, no, because for him to get the scuttle, she has to go to here.
Yeah.
is
No, she
adjacent
just
to-
has to end movement.
So the question is,
Okay,
how many
so-
elbows does this thing have on
If
one
you-
arm?
Yeah,
how do I
so-
show you?
So the
So
range probably
she
won't
stopped
be-
there.
If she's
diagonally.
one more to the right on that same
Yeah.
plane at the top,
Right.
Yeah.
That's within. That's
so he can goblin scuttle.
Okay.
And then my second turn is shield up.
That would be your second turn.
That'll be your entire turn. So,
Sorry. Yeah, so that's 30 feet of movement from where you were.
or you can just go to where you were and put your shield up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you
You
go
can go
down,
to there and
go
put your
to
shield up, that's no dramas.
Yeah.
Okay. Back to the top. Lucille.
Up.
Yeah. Wait.
Athletics.
The top.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. He rolled.
No, so Kakaran got a nat 20, so he got 1 action before everybody else went. Then
Good.
Lucille's at the top of the initiative order, and then Kakaran.
Because she rolled lower but scored high with a 27.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Kakaran
Yeah.
got the
I
action
got one
through
free
the
action.
dart, and then
That's not confusing at all. Sorry, please continue. My
15.
apologies.
15? 15 is just enough to start making your way up. So you get maybe 1.5 meters, 2 meters off the ground. Which actually, sorry, we need to do yours first.
Yeah, I was going up.
What did you roll?
Remember I rolled nat 20.
That was the last round.
Oh, fuck, I've got to roll 1 for every round?
Nope. Because you're trying to hustle. This isn't you can just take your time.
Well, that's an 18.
Okay, so you keep making your way up. So you're not slowed by Kara, and you're able to make about 1.5 meters off the ground. Okay.
Wait, in 1 turn, that's as far as you get. 1.5 meters.
Have you ever tried climbing up a rope?
Yeah, I suppose 6 seconds or so. I suppose when you compare it to being able to move, well, potentially 90 feet on a horizontal plane, 1.5 meters doesn't feel like a lot, but it is vertically. It's fine. It's
I'm also not carrying a hugely heavy load, so I probably could just say, without worrying about the feet.
Yeah, if you liked.
Yeah, because I'm not a heavy
that
person.
sucker.
Yeah,
But I'm
fair.
a strong person.
Okay, so you basically make it to her.
Yeah. And then it was left hanging. It's like, okay.
This was a great idea.
This
Can
was a
I not
mistake.
do that? Like, to try and get up really quickly. Like, I'm a small, light
Alright.
person. I've got to.
Basically, roll 3 athletics tests.
I've been rolling athletics for all of these.
Roll 3 athletics tests for 3 things of movement.
Oh.
Yes.
Instead of like 1 per turn.
Good.
Well, I was doing 1, and that gets you maybe 1.5 meters, 2 meters. If you want to try and hustle, you have to roll an athletics test for every time you try and move to try and get up faster.
Yeah, I would have been.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Well, that's a 13.
Okay, so you're not able to get any further on that one, so roll again.
That is a 19.
A 19? Yep, so you'd be able to make it maybe 2.5, 3 meters off the ground with the second one. So 3 meters total up.
Cool.
If you want to do the same thing, you can roll 2 more.
No. I get stalled.
What did you get?
12 and a... That wasn't an 8 before, but I know it wasn't good.
It wasn't good.
Yeah, so you basically make it the 1.5 meters of the
Yeah.
ground. Okay. Cockroach.
I probably would have heard you running behind, wouldn't I? So
I mean, she's
Chainmail.
not subtle.
cool, alright.
I'm not stealthy. I'm not stealthy.
Like, up! And I'll fucking close that sucker real quick. What am I? I'm plus 7.
It's +7.
Maybe just bring that up real quick. So that would be 25.
Would you do your wolf stance since he's undead?
I would, but I forgot about it.
Yeah, so you're just in a pack and you just smack into this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So roll the damage.
Flurry of blows, which is 2.
Yeah.
23.
23. No worries. Both of those hit, because funnily enough, hitting a giant slab of meat, not difficult.
10 total damage.
10?
10 total.
Okay. So you basically smash into this thing.
It's just fleshy.
Basically, you do minimal. So how much was it for each one?
10 total. Oh, sorry, 5 each.
5 each?
It was a 3
Yeah.
plus 2.
So you basically smack into this thing with your fists, and you feel like you're doing nothing.
Yeah.
Like, it is not good.
Yeah.
So that's one action.
Yeah. So I will
Just hit the 1.5 hour mark.
Good.
5, 10. Back! 15, 20, 25.
Yep.
Your first diagonal is 5, isn't it?
Yep.
So 5, 15.
Why are you running away from the rope?
To drag her around while she goes up because I'm quicker than her.
Okay.
Like, up! And I'm just like, well,
Okay.
So you're just gonna try and outrun
I'm
this
going to
thing.
try and kite it around this.
I'm
and then
not
try and
fast enough.
go up. Yeah, exactly. I am faster than you.
Yes.
So I'm going to try and hopefully catch its attention somehow. I haven't worked that out yet, but
Okay.
you haven't engaged it yet.
So now is the thing's turn.
Because I'm faster than you.
It's also faster than her.
Yeah, I figured, but I
So it's
thought
going to
she'd go
take a
first.
quick step over towards you, seeing that you can feel it just looking down upon you
Damn.
Yeah.
as it basically swings down with a meaty fist.
I forgot she rolled a 1. Like, I shall go before, it's fine. No.
That's a 24 hit. Yeah. Yep. So it slams into you, dealing 9 damage.
Okay. So it'll be 4 to you and 4 to the shield. Yeah.
Yep. 4 to you, 4 to shield. And then it also... It will smack you 5 feet off to the left. Basically putting you up against the stone thing.
Oh.
Yeah, it hits you that hard that it physically pushes you to the side.
To be fair, I'm light.
Azula, your turn.
Run away.
Upon seeing this creature of, I'm gonna say I've never seen a creature anything like this before.
No, like I said, you've probably technically heard about them, but
Yeah.
hearing about them in a book and seeing this thing in real life and trying to fight it is two very different
It's
things.
just so wrong. It's so against.
You know, every part of it is like engorged and distended in unnatural ways.
Alright, so I look at it in my halo.
Something else would be nice.
Lights up, and it is. You are surrounded by a halo of light and goodness at all times. It is a divine cantrip of light. So it just glows very bright for a 20-foot radius.
For 20-foot radius.
Yeah,
Ah.
around me. Yeah, like a torch.
Mm-hmm.
You're a torch.
Okay.
Cause she hot.
Well, you can all see now with that. Well, you can see.
Ha! Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, good.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it might have an effect since it's divine.
It doesn't seem to like it,
Okay.
but it doesn't seem to be physically hurting it in any way.
Thought it would scare away. That's unfortunate.
But it makes sense that it would naturally come on because big undead thing.
Yeah, it's
You
scary
know?
too. And it's against whatever this hates it. It's just this thing in my head now. Just when I see stuff like that, just
Oil by chance.
automatic hate.
Mm-hmm.
And automatic turns on. That takes an action though.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I do not.
and then I will try and run. I suppose.
Okay.
No, I'll hit it first and then try and run.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll your attack.
Let's go. Let's try. I feel like I'm too weak to be able to do much.
I mean, you are when all of us are running away.
Do you have any oil by chance?
No.
Ah.
12 to hit.
12 to hit.
Yeah.
That
Well,
is-
and
you hit it. But you don't seem to leave any real damage on the creature. You just sort of like pierce the skin and it doesn't really seem to dig into it too far.
Yeah.
And it barely seems to take any notice whatsoever.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try and run to the rope.
Yes,
Oh, fine,
good.
okay.
Bring its attention to the crew people
25.
dangling in the air.
It's great. Well, that's what you guys tell me to
Okay.
run. But I'm like, I want to tell. It's like, I think it's better to stand and fight. We're not going to be able to.
Kara.
But they're going to outclimb this thing.
Well, I haven't been told that we need to fight or anything. I was just told to get up the rope.
Well, you can see it now. You look back down and you see this enormous, 2.5 meter tall, basically 2 meter wide, hulking mass of flesh and engorged features that is basically trying to eat everything
You
around.
see the little dots of me and Cockroach still on the ground.
Princess popped a halo.
Yep.
Am I above its arm reach yet?
Just.
Alright, another climb.
Okay.
Nat 20 for the climbs.
Okay. So you make it up another 3 meters or so.
Cool. Alright, so is that the one action? Or-
That's one action.
Okay. So I can see it. Have I seen that they've been trying to attack it?
You'd be hard to
You'd be a
tell.
bit busy trying to climb.
Well, it looks like they're all trying to make their way to the rope.
Yes.
So it's probably better if I keep climbing rather than flinging a spell at it.
I mean, that's one option.
If you melt it into a puddle of goo, then you don't have to worry about it.
Just fight or flee.
Oh, what? Oh,
Yeah, just as I'm climbing, I'd just be like, fight or flee.
I'm trying.
This is not helpful.
It is a question. Like
Yes.
for me.
I'm
Alright.
Help. I mean, no one's behind you yet. She hasn't started climbing. Oh.
Well, no. Lucille is very much getting
Um,
to the point where she might be quickly approaching where Kara is
Right.
on the rope.
Okay, is there an issue with me trying to cast spells while on this thing?
This will be difficult.
I'm
Yeah,
guessing
because
a
you need both
concentration
hands.
check.
Usually you need both hands to be able to cast.
They're just up.
This is when you hold it with your legs. That's the thing about rope climbing, you do it all with the legs.
Question is, has she been ignoring leg day?
Wizard. You're ignoring every day.
No, well, you say that, but not her.
They do a bunch of acrobatics together all the time.
How far from me is it?
I guess, like, what are you now, about 9 meters in the air? And then it's another,
60 feet across.
well no, it's only about 30 feet across from where it is, so that's
I
what,
can only see half the map.
10 meters or so, so on the angle it's probably about 16, 17 meters away. Actually, no, you'd be about level with it, so yeah.
Fireball.
16 meters away, something like that, maybe.
Sorry, that would be more than 30 feet. Well, if I'm 9 meters in the
Yeah,
air.
that'd be closer to 45.
Yeah. No, I'm just going to keep climbing because if I'm going to use my last magic missile, I'm going to do the whole turn so I get the 3. What?
Yeah, it's usually.
Yeah.
Alright, so you keep climbing.
Yep. Is the DC just a 15?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool, because I got a 21. I just meant so I can stop doing the math. Oh, that's a 12 on the last one.
Yeah, so you make it up another meter and a half.
Yep.
Okay. Kakram, what are you doing?
I can't really hit that from here, can I?
Let's see. You can see it.
Yeah, so 25 feet, if that's your range on your dart, that's
No,
just a
it's
range
just my
bracket.
movement.
Oh,
It's
okay.
60 in range.
Mhm.
But with that angle, I don't think I can really hit it because there's a big old mushroom in the way.
No, you got to remember the mushroom got burnt to a crisp
Yeah.
pretty much.
No,
so it's
yeah, alright.
Yeah.
Like,
You can definitely see that past the mushroom.
hey, fat fingers! I'll have a dart. Well, I mean, it's going to hit anyway. 16 plus 7.
Yep.
23.
What were the darts again for damage? 1d6 plus 2 piercing.
Yes.
That's 6.
A 6.
6.
All damage that I've done.
Yeah, again, you hit it. It still doesn't seem to take any notice whatsoever. It just ignores it and keeps looking at Azula. 2 more actions.
I might do something dumb.
Oh, here we go.
Ah!
Just for something completely different.
I'm gonna light a torch.
Okay.
That takes a turn, I presume.
It's like an action to ready the item and an action to use it.
So, yeah.
Because you've got to pull it out of your pack and then light it.
That's
So,
on my turn. Oh,
Yeah,
the
but-
rest of my turn.
yeah, the
sorry.
rest of your turn to be able to basically light the torch.
I'm gonna light a torch.
Okay.
Is it possible to pull 2 items out at the same time if they're the same item?
You're trying to pull 2 torches out?
Yeah. I've got 2 hands.
I would say, seeing that they're from the same part of your pack, I would say you can grab both.
Cool.
Yeah, and because you'd be able to basically like lie them on top of each other, you'd be able to light them at the same time.
Cool, alright. Some oil would be great, but we'll work with what we've got.
Do any of you have any lamps?
No.
Then unfortunately you don't have any oil.
Do you have the rest of that fire whiskey?
No, that was her. She took the fire whiskey.
No.
I
We
gave it to the
sealed.
dwarves when I deposited them back at the
Yeah, it's good.
camp.
Okay, so big boy.
I'm yelling obscenities at it, trying to get his attention.
I don't think that's going to work so well when you've got
Irrelevant.
a halo.
Alright, so it's gonna move to here
Oh shit, it worked.
and take a swing at you, Azula.
Oh no.
So another swing with his enormous meaty fist. That is a 17.
No.
No?
I'm 18.
Oof. So with the shield raised, you're able to block it with the meat of your shield, and you feel this. It almost sounds wet when it hits you. It's like this. It probably sounds uncomfortable. Fortunately, though, you don't take any damage, and it is your turn.
Kakron, I don't think we're going to be able to outclimb this.
Did you have your turn this turn?
Yeah, I was first.
Yeah, cool.
Climbing.
I don't think we're going to be able to climb it.
What could possibly go wrong?
I mean, it's fine for me because I can get up, like, loop the rope around my foot and just, like, start shooting spells from up there. You three can't. You're not particularly ranged creatures. But...
Despite the fact that that's the main part of my character's class.
Range. Well, it's part of the name, isn't it?
Ranger.
Well,
You got your super cool flaming poppy sword back, don't you, after that rest?
Yes.
yeah, but I ain't gonna use that.
Why not?
Because I'd rather use my healing ability if necessary.
Yeah, so rather than killing it, you'll just let me get killed twice.
That's not in. You don't have to sacrifice one for the other. You get lay on hands in separate to your weapon surge.
Oh, I have it both in my focus pool area, so.
What?
Divine focus spells.
Yeah, she thought she only had access to one of them through a focus pool.
Hold on. Let's have a look.
As if it was
Lay on
different.
hands versus undead.
That, my dear, is a good idea.
Like, let's say I go down and you heal me. Cool. It's going to hit me again, I'll go down again anyway.
Yeah, well.
But if you can kill it, then, you know.
Also, I'm pretty sure, couldn't you use a healing potion as like a throwing weapon against undead? Or
What was that?
Can you use a healing potion as a throwing weapon against undead, or have I just somehow pulled that out of nowhere in my brain?
That's not how that works.
Okay.
If you can make him drink it, it would probably work.
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel like rattling in the back of my brain somewhere many moons ago.
At some point, we've probably done that.
It's not the greatest idea, but sometimes.
Best 4 gold I ever spent! Comment, bitch.
Yeah, these were more like 75 gold potions.
No, it is a focus spell. But I feel like if you've got 2 focus spells, you should have 2 focus points.
How many focus points does she still
She's
have?
only got 1.
Mm.
But normally, if you have a thing that gives you a focus point, it also increases your focus pool by 1. It's fine. It's something I'll look into a little bit later.
Mm-hmm.
Stab it, stab it.
I don't think that's going to make a difference at this stage anyway.
But he's gonna die. Okay.
Just kidding.
Well, I don't say how we can.
Cool.
I don't think we can outrun it. I really don't.
Yeah.
Climbing up a rope, 1 meter, 1.5 meters
Not when
every
there's a wizard
time.
just hovering on the rope above everyone, blocking the path.
I feel like I've been doing fairly well.
But still.
She's 9 meters in the air. She's not doing too bad.
Okay.
For a wizard.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm trying to hit it. Shield up.
Yep.
Alright. Hit it.
Flaming sword?
Nope.
Just why?
Because I can miss and then it's completely fizzled out. Can't miss.
Or you
down
just
there.
not use it and then I guess, you know, that's also great somehow.
The other thing I'd suggest, Haley, is if you use your lay on hands against undead,
It only gives me D6.
yes, but it won't be affected by damage reduction or overcome the damage reduction.
Damage reduction.
I mean, a lot of
We can tell it has some sort of immunities to
Yeah.
bludgeoning and piercing.
It was like we were talking about the other another session where
Well,
some
mine is
undead.
slashing.
Yeah. Well, that'll potentially overcome it.
All this is going to get cut out, isn't it?
Maybe.
It's just a thought, but it's your character, honey. You do whatever you want to do.
Should I stand there and fight?
If
Just
you stand there
fight.
and fight, I will drop off the rope and help.
Well, that's good. Because I don't think I can. I'm
Here's
not a good
fine,
climber.
Yeah, we cannot all out climb this.
No. So unless we run through the other way
I
of the
mean-
tunnels.
Not seeing as you aggroed it.
Yeah.
Roll
You
it.
know what
No, so
And you
certain
fucked up
other
the stealth-
individuals did.
And you fucked up the stealth test. She fucked up the
No,
stealth test.
no,
Yeah.
he didn't
Yeah,
fuck it.
absolutely did. Yeah,
It rolled an @20 for the perception.
Oh.
it fucked it. Not my fault.
What are you doing?
Probably not hitting it for a 12.
What did you roll?
I rolled an 8. And then I have a +4.
Okay. So you're
I
taking a
just
step
rolled low.
towards it and you're going to fight it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Swing.
Yeah.
Miss.
And so again, you do
Shield.
hit it.
Yeah.
But again, it just doesn't seem to do
Yeah,
any
and shield
kind of
goes up.
permanent damage. Okay. Kara, what are you doing? You basically see from down below you, Azula squares up to fight this thing.
It has eyes, doesn't it?
Yup,
How many? Wait, are they yellow?
they are not.
Does it have more than one head?
No.
Cool.
Can I? So instead of trying to climb, so like when you're on a climbing rope and you normally sort of use your feet to sort of
Yes, I'm.
create
yes.
the loop that you stand on. Can I have my feet stable, do that, have the rope here, and then use my hands to cast a spell?
Roll on acrobatics or athletics test. See how you go.
It's alright, you were trained for this.
That's a 17.
She was not trained for this. With a 17, it would basically take an action to be able to stabilize yourself to be able to cast the spell.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But if I stabilize myself this turn, will I still be stabilized next turn, provided the thing doesn't whack me around on the rope?
Provided it doesn't whack you around on the rope, you should be okay.
Excellent. What are we thinking, guys? Fire or acid?
Always burn.
You said it sounded soggy before.
So acid would be fun.
It doesn't look wet, it's more that,
But
you
it
know,
sounds
the...
wet.
That wet fog of flesh, like
Yeah.
if you've ever gotten a steak or something and just did it onto a chopping board.
That's essentially what it sounds like.
Alright, so fire, cook it, acid.
Melt it?
Take. Does it do damage over time?
It depends.
I think if I...
Usually the way they work is if you crit, it'll do persistent damage. But that's both fire and acid. They'll both do persistent damage over time.
Yeah, so...
See, the reason why I said she's trained for this is because she's always on the top with the other one. And so if she has to do a spell on the top, she's, balancing.
You're kind of not wrong.
Yeah.
That's probably why I have an athletics of +7.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Alright, what are you doing?
Dead air.
No, I want the full 3 rounds for magic missile. Cool, let's go with acid splash. Cool, mix it up. Alright.
Yeah, it's just for something completely different.
Well, yeah, I've always been using fire.
Aim for the joints. Aim for the stitches.
That doesn't actually have any stitches.
Aim for the joints.
I was gonna aim for its face.
Oh, yeah, that's
Eyes
what
is
I'm
nice.
Yeah.
Roll your attack.
Perception, but I don't-
Does a 27 crit?
Yes!
Because I rolled a 19 on the die.
How does...
So critical works different in this. If you beat a thing's AC by 10,
Then you...
you get a critical success.
Oh, okay.
As opposed to only on a nat 20.
Ah, I like that actually.
So it
Yeah.
takes 1 persistent acid damage on a crit.
Slowly wearing it down.
Yeah.
Excellent. We just run circles around it. Oh, wait.
Well,
Wait.
I aimed for its face. I'm trying to melt the eyes and the face.
Guess what we're gonna do those 2 torches.
Oof. It takes 1 acid damage and 1 persistent damage.
So it takes 1 acid. Oof.
But it's persistent damage.
No, so it takes the 1 and the 1.
Yeah, persistent damage
That's half
continues
dead.
on for how long?
Like normal damage, it can be doubled or halved, blah blah blah. Same resistant damage immediately. You take it at the end of each of your turns, as long as you have the condition. Rolling any damage dice new each time. Damage roll a DC 15 flat check to see if you recover from persistent damage. Nice.
Also, since it's
Oh man, it's like all those games where it's like you can just build up dots.
yeah. Also, since it's a crit, do I roll my damage twice?
No,
Crit on
so
spells?
It specifically says as well as the damage, it does 1 persistent damage.
Yeah, cool.
Which basically means on a d20, it has to roll above a 15. No bonuses. That's what a flat check is. You roll a dice, and you have to get equal to or above the number it says on the dice. No bonuses or anything.
That's a really cool option.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay.
I'll take that 1 damage.
Yes.
I'm a bank it every
Yes.
single time.
Hold on. Okay. No, that's Lucille. God damn it. This is not helpful. Alright. That one. Persistent acid. It now has a dot. Predicted damage, 1 acid. Okay. Yes, Lucille, your turn.
That's like, ah, shit. It's like, drop to the ground. It's like,
Roll either acrobatics or athletics.
both those bad. 7.
7.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't
You
that
are
high. I
going.
wasn't that high off the ground.
Isn't that a 1?
You were 6 meters off the ground.
Okay.
I was only 1.5 meters. I didn't get any further.
Oh, okay. Then.
Yeah.
Oh, if that's the case, yeah.
Yeah.
I had you down to 6.
I didn't get any further on my next lot. I stalled the entire time.
Oh, no, that's right, because you didn't do any climbing the first time, did you?
No.
Right. Yeah, good. Okay, so yeah, you're easily able to jump back onto the ground. That's no dramas.
It's like, yeah, kind of the thing. It's like, right. So I run around to behind that big dickhead where that mushroom was.
Yep.
And then, in theory, hit it with an axe around the ankle.
Okay. You can certainly try.
We certainly can. Watch
Yep.
me fuck this up. 14.
14 unfortunately does not hit. Well, you hit it, but again, similar to the problems Lucille's been having, it's hard to hit it in a place... Yes, I know, I'm the best, I'm tired. The same as the problems that Azul's been having. You're hitting it, but you're just hitting it in the flubby flaps.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to be getting to anything that's actually doing any damage to it.
Oh shit, am I the only thing that's done damage to it?
No,
Okay.
I got like
Cartman's done some damage.
at least 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
Alright, what are you doing? You've seen these two square up and prepare to fight this thing.
Well, I look at the 2 torches I'm going to try and blind it with, and it's no longer looking at me, so I'm like,
Up the arse?
I guess.
Give it a-
I'm done! I wanted to stab it in the both of its eyeballs, but you guys were like, oh, we'll fight it now. I'm like, alright.
So where are you moving to?
May as well go for the old flanking bonus, eh? Oh, that's not any move.
So about there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so that'll give flanking bonuses to both the other two.
Cool. I mean, like, I've got these torches. I may as well jam it up its asshole if it does in fact have an asshole.
I was flanking.
Is
wasn't I?
there
No, not at
is
that
there
point you
some
Okay.
sort of orifice?
went. There's things, like, it's hard to tell.
Cool, I'm gonna just pick 2 and jab.
Okay.
Is this like an improvised weapon or something?
Um,
I'm pretty sure
now
it's
I'm gonna say,
Flurry of orifices!
flurry blows. Ah.
I'm gonna have a pretty good idea that this is in fact not a monk weapon.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Yet.
I'll make a flaming torch thing.
So...
It's essentially a club that's just on fire on one end.
Yeah, but it's not designed to be used as a club.
Stab.
Improvised weapon, so just add your strength.
Oof, that's not great. I don't
It's
think.
+2.
17.
17 hits.
Yes!
Hey!
Do I have to roll 1 for his torch, or is it just a?
The monk
One for
can
each
hit him with
torch.
torches, though, can't
I should.
he?
Finish up.
No.
3. I stack it all goes
So you
out.
put all your effort behind the first hit, and it actually gets in. So do 1d4 plus your strength modifier, but they will class as fire damage.
Yes, burn, motherfucker.
It's a 4!
6 damage.
Nice.
I'll then release the 2 torches,
Yep.
do the whole wolf stance buoy, and then I'm gonna fucking have another crack.
Well, I mean, you moved, you attacked twice.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And you can't use flurry of blows with
That's-
torches because
that is
torches,
yeah.
they're not monk weapons.
You've still got 1 usable torch for another orifice.
Yeah, I think it's gone out. It just went. Wow,
Yeah, but
that's a shame.
the other one's good.
Okay.
Right, this is how the goblins work. From a height, I'm trying to blind the face, and you're going up the butt. We'll meet in the middle.
To be fair, I was going to go for the eyes originally.
Well, okay, so here's the thing, right? It's taken a tiny amount of acid damage and then something's shoved something hot up itself. So it turns around and comes at you with this swooping hit with its arm.
Regret. Duck.
Oh no!
That is a 27!
Pretty sure it's going to. That's going to cop me.
Oh boy. Okay, so... What's your AC?
19.
Okay, good, so it's not a crit. That
That's
is 13 damage!
So I am on 7. I mean, I was on 7.
Okay. So basically what happens here is it spins around and swings down at you with its left. Like, it basically open palm slaps you in the chest, and you probably feel like one of your ribs crack as it pushes you back into the wall behind you, so you take an extra point of damage. Basically what that's going to do is going to drop you to 0 and then forces you to take a point of dying.
Cool. I
But he's
can't
already
mark
on
that
one
though.
die.
Yeah, so that puts you at 2 automatically.
Cool. So that did 13 damage.
Yes.
Are we using that critical wounds table? Because that is in fact more than half of my hit points.
No, we're using something else.
Okay.
That hasn't come up yet, so don't
That's a
worry.
shame. I
Um,
got excited for a second. I was like, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
You love rolling on that
I
table.
do. I'm going to lose a hand. I'll punch him with my stump.
okay. Then it takes the point of acid damage,
Persistence.
and it doesn't get it off. That's fantastic.
We can close that now. I'll just move yours over here so you can.
Recovery check.
Oh,
Here we go.
that's
No, it doesn't recover, so it's a failure. So we're all good. It's still persistent. Oh, it automatically does it at the end of the turn. That's fantastic.
Oh,
I don't even have to roll it. It just brings it up automatically.
that's cool.
That's sweet. All right, Azula, your turn.
Alright.
No longer getting the flanking bonus because you got face palm like high-fived into a wall.
But it does have a convenient handhold sticking out the back of it if you want to climb up or something.
Did you just put the torch in there
Yeah.
and leave it?
Because I was never going to hold on to them. I was going to just jam it in, let go,
Okay,
and start doing
so you do see, in fact, a torch in this thing's
orifice.
orifice in the back.
A sphincter of some sort.
It's some kind of description.
I don't know if I noticed that as I see Kakron go down again and be like,
Oh, you
Oh no.
you would have noticed that that was the direct result of this thing. Because he would have had to have turned around to get to Kakron. So this torch is now like, boing.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
alright, I run to next to
Walk
Kakron.
Yep.
Alright. I do lay on hands.
Okay.
So, buddy, you are gonna heal for 6 hit points straight away. And you also gain a +2 bonus to your AC for the next round.
Nice.
That's why I wanted to do it while we're in a battle.
Why did I see down to 13?
Because
Because you're dead.
what?
Oh, yeah, because I'm laying down, I guess.
Yeah, because you're dying. So
Yeah,
you
so
don't get
because
your
you're
dex
dying, you
bonus.
immediately go unconscious.
Ah.
And then it
It's
applies
easier to
all this
stab
other
on.
shit.
That's cool.
Alright, and then my last one will be shield up.
Okay, so... Nice. You are still lying on the ground though, so, you know. And then shield up. Cool.
17, yeah, I should remember that.
Alright. Kara, what are you doing?
What are you thinking about there?
You did yell regret, didn't you?
You watch this man get face palmed into a wall.
I shoved it up its ass. It just sort of stops.
Yeah.
Turns like, oh, regret. High five, little buddy. I smooshed him too hard.
And then I would have seen you go over to heal him.
Yeah.
But have I got my full 3?
You will have your full 3 at the moment because you
abilities.
haven't moved.
Yeah.
And it hasn't pulled on the rope.
And
Excellent.
the way I moved, was I giving you a flanking position?
You will be, yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
How many
Alright.
actions do you have?
Pardon?
How many actions do you have? You can only use 2, right?
No, I used 3. I
Move.
moved.
Lay on hands, raise shield.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is the shield part.
Yeah.
3 magic missiles.
Swing.
4, 4, and 2.
That's good. That's good.
Straight rolls.
Huh?
Those straight rolls.
That's the joy of magic missile. You don't have to roll to hit.
So it's just 1d4 damage.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Plus
The thing,
1.
there is 2 spells I think that stop it.
Mm.
One is a reaction that you can just put up and it will block magic missile. It's called shield.
Does this thing have shield?
No. No,
Oh,
it does
there
not.
you go. What a fucking surprise.
Yeah, so you basically fire your bolts of force energy down onto it and hit it, and it definitely takes the damage. You see that you're starting to accrue like it's bleeding this black ooze out of multiple parts on it now, and it seems to be actually taking some damage finally.
Good job, wizard.
Lucille.
I wish I had a knife.
Oh god. Oh, that face.
So,
Yeah.
how high is its orifice?
Well, it was high enough that he could easily put a torch in there.
So,
Okay,
for goblin height, it's right back here.
Yeah, so that's maybe what, a meter off the ground?
Yep.
Not very far.
Okay, so I would like to send Princess Sparkles
Oh no.
This is Ant-Man fucking Thanos.
to chew away, like, from the inside, doing damage over time as she eats away at its guts, so that, well, chews away at its guts, so that it basically falls to bits.
Okay.
Consistent damage that it can't get rid of.
I will allow
Sparkles,
it.
Thanos protocol.
Problem is going to be, she's going to have to take a fortitude save every turn to do 1 damage.
It's like, wah,
Yeah, because it's rotten flesh, essentially.
What about...
What?
Start digging at it.
With her claws,
You.
the hide would be too hard. She,
From inside. Come on, she's Drax in this. Let's wake her on the inside.
that is, in fact, not how this works.
Alright. I was like, what if we do it in this order? So swing axe up into sphincter,
Yes,
provide an opening,
yes.
rat goes in.
Okay.
Choose the lines, guts come out.
Now you're thinking with familiars.
I was like, I can't believe I'm going to allow you to try this.
Roll the attack with the axe. We'll see what happens.
Alright. Cool. Are we in a flanking position at the moment?
Yes, you are.
Ooh, 18.
18 definitely hits and does damage. Roll some damage.
Ooh, 7.
7.
Nice.
So you finally hit it with this axe.
And I'm going to slash him too, so I will do at least then. Create a new butthole for it.
Basically, you pierce into it with the axe, and you easily manage to carve through it. Like, you hit it at the right angle, and as you hit in, like, bits of it just come off.
It's like, oh,
Yeah, the smell is something to behold.
oh. Don't drown. Fling.
Yeah, so you use an action to command Mr. Princess Sparkles.
Yep.
Yep.
And then shit goes up.
Get him!
And what are you commanding her to do?
Technically,
Don't drown, wasn't it?
it'll be chew your way through,
Okay.
but don't swallow.
Roll an attack.
An attack.
Yep. She gets +1.
16.
This thing will be flat-footed because she's on it.
Yeah.
Was 16?
16.
Okay, so if she does 1 damage.
Yes.
Good job. Princess Sparkles.
There you go,
That's
that's
more damage
another
to this
stack.
thing.
It's another
Okay.
stack.
Back to you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold.
You're not dying anymore again.
I'm fucked, man. I have an idea, but,
Oh, here we go again.
but crafting in battle is an issue.
What do you mean crafting in battle?
Well, I have my darts in a convenient location. That spare torch I dropped should be near my feet, right?
You mean spare torch?
Well, I had two. One went in,
Oh,
one
yeah,
went in,
yeah,
so I just
yeah.
dropped it.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, it's probably on the ground at your
Yeah,
feet.
darts do piercing damage.
Correct.
So, I'm assuming they wouldn't have a sort of blade on them. It's just a point.
Yeah.
Fuck. Alright, I don't have a knife.
Basically, picture a dart as
Yeah,
in like an
that's
actual.
what I thought.
From darts, they're slightly heavier to do more damage.
Yeah. I need a knife. I could do so much with a knife.
Does it have another orifice at the front?
I mean, it does.
That's
It's
half
about
the
2.5 meters in the air.
No, what I was going to do was if I could cut the funnel bits off the torch and rub around the darts. And
Stop doing flaming darts.
yeah, but that's something I have to work on outside of
What did that
combat.
one do?
I forgot to start.
Wait, what?
Apparently I forgot to start it before.
Nice.
Excellent. Good old back of the head
Yeah,
shots.
this one. Can't tell. Internal memory is full.
No, excellent.
Oh no.
Check the last one.
That one's going.
Yeah, that one's fine. That's the one we need because that's got all the audio. So
Good, good.
Did you forget to delete the stuff off that one last time?
probably.
That's why it's full.
Alright.
Wow.
So if I go down
Oh,
again,
gonna
I'm
take a
like,
break.
No, don't stress.
so
See, this is the thing. When we're doing combat, I don't need the recording so much because I just use the map.
Oh,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
because I've got 2 or 3 lots of dying. Because if I go down again, I'm like dead.
You're on.
Two.
What are you on? You're on. No, yeah, you're on 2 because you basically keep getting rezzed off your turn. So you haven't actually had to make a dying roll yet.
I'm
You're welcome.
not great.
Stick it and run.
I mean, I'd have to light it.
It's not.
Didn't it go out the torch?
No, because you didn't hit it with it. The one that went out.
Yeah,
is
it would
in
have flared the torch, but it'd still be lit.
Alright, go for its fucking belly button or something, I guess. No! Hang on. Hit it in the dick.
Hit it in the dick.
Classic. Hit it in the dick.
Alright, roll your attack.
Alright, come on, buddy. What was it? It was plus strength, defense, plus
Yeah.
2. You know what, fuck it, let's go for a hero point, eh? It definitely wasn't a 1. I mean, a 12 is better, but it's not great.
No, so unfortunately, you were looking for the target the size of a football on an entire football field.
Yeah.
It's,
Alright, this isn't working.
No.
I'm gonna just,
I'm assuming you got to your feet first.
Oh, yes, I'm just gonna try and chomp it.
Yeah, so because you fell unconscious, you'll have to go in a wolf stance.
I have to re-enter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so stand up.
Try and jab it with the torch and then go in a stance.
Is disengage a thing?
You can take a step back, but it's got reach. So it's still going to be in range.
Yeah, but it's also got 2 other guys at it.
Yes.
So,
But you haven't seen these things react to people moving away from them like some other creatures do sometimes, so it may not have.
if I
It
just-
may not be that smart.
So I am going to attempt a diagonal step to there.
Yes.
Is that what I can do, or can I use all my movement?
Well, if you want to make a full move, it may get to attack you. If you only make a 5-foot step, like they call it a step or a stride.
Okay.
Step is the old 5-foot step, and it basically they don't get an attack of opportunity
Yeah,
against
alright, that's fine, I'll do that then.
you. Yeah.
Just like hobble away a little bit. Feeling feeling
Okay.
from another dart. I'm like, fuck it, just.
Fair. This thing's gonna turn around and smack you because you just smacked it in the back, and it didn't appreciate that at all.
Butthole.
I mean, you have just created a new butthole for this thing, yes.
I did, yes.
Yes.
Hey,
Okay.
they're wearing you
I was gonna say,
now.
so what you're saying is it's now facing me.
Oh boy.
The anus is now in your direction.
The extra long butt crack.
I'm grabbing that torch again.
That's 26.
Yeah, it is.
Alright. So that is 9 damage.
Aha! Shield!
Yep. So you take, what's that, 4 damage?
Yes.
And the shield takes 4 damage.
Yeah.
Plus 1 that you can't block because it basically slams you into the wall behind you.
So I take 5.
Yes, sorry.
Shield takes 4.
Shield takes 4, you take 5. And then it will do...
Because he's moved.
assistant. What's that?
Because he's moved you, does that mean I would no longer get the bonus?
No.
I don't.
So it didn't actually move him.
Oh.
It tried to move him through the wall.
Okay.
Because it tried to move him into the wall, he takes a point of damage. That's basically what it comes down to.
It's like he's trying to push him away, but there's a wall in the way.
Yep.
So there's a...
This persistent damage doing work. That cantrip has done 3 damage so far.
Hell yeah.
And it's still taking it. Azula.
Yeah, let's hit it with my sword. Let's not, because it's the same as last time.
What do you mean?
I rolled an 8 again, so...
8, 12, 13, 14, unfortunately.
Yeah, no.
Not quite enough. So that's 1 action.
Yeah,
Gonna go again.
sure. And then I'll put my shield up.
Do you want to try the big die box?
Too late. I rolled 3, so
No.
it's fine. I'm low.
Unfortunate. You're a little bit too concerned about trying to keep everybody else alive than it is
Yeah.
to actually do damage to this thing.
Yeah, shield up on my third turn.
Yeah, no worries. Alright, back to Kara.
Okay, so Floxy, like come over to me, sit on my shoulder. First action, drain bonded familiar.
6 seconds is up.
You spent so long thinking about that little fucking rat
I
at me,
didn't think
Amos.
about it. I thought about it when it wasn't my turn.
No, I did. Like, I'm describing what I'm doing.
Come on.
Yeah, drain bonded familiar, so that way next turn I'll be able to cast magic missile with the 3,
Sure.
and then I will use produce flame.
Come on,
Sure.
add a stack, add a stack.
Oh, 19 or 20. 19 or 20. It's an 18.
So close.
That's a +7. Is it 25?
25 is not correct.
Damn!
Roll damage.
Because that would have given it 1d4 persistent damage.
It's pretty great.
Plus an extra d4. The persistent damage on the fire is pretty nuts. That's a 3, so that'll be 7 fire damage.
Good
Why
job, wizard.
plus 4?
Because the difference is the produce flame is 1d4 plus your spellcaster modifier, which is 4.
Yay.
Alright, that's not bad.
That seems legit. Why haven't you just been using that the entire time?
She has.
I have.
I know, but
I tried.
acid is so optimal, apparently.
Excuse me, the acid is doing its own continual work.
So it's done 3 damage in 1 turn. You've already done twice that with...
Look, I wanted to mix things up a bit.
fine,
It's
it's
my
fine.
spells.
I mean,
Okay,
if I
so with that, this thing looks like it is on its last legs. Like there is blood, this black ooze pouring out of it from everywhere. It's got scorch marks.
And by last legs, it means 2 legs.
Yes. Lucille, we are back to you.
Cool. Let's hit it with an axe. Repeatedly.
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 Just keep hitting it until it dies.
That would be nice.
Yeah, no worries.
Ah! Was flanking still technically?
Yep.
Yes. Good. 18.
18 hits, roll some damage.
Come on, not a 1.
Princess Sparkles on
There was a 1.
eating.
So 3. And let's hit it again.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
No.
Anything else? That's 2 attacks.
Shield.
Shield up. Yep.
You're not going to get Princess Sparkles to keep nomming?
It's been told to do that already.
The way it works is with a familiar, you have to use an action every turn to get her to keep doing the things.
Nah, shield up.
Yeah, it's fine.
She probably needs to retch.
Probably the way it's going.
I know rats can't vomit, but she can.
So, you swing in and tack the knee and basically take off the right leg as it's standing there looking at you. The reason the second one doesn't hit is because you aim for where it's going to be and it just sort of slowly slops over
He's
backwards.
not expecting it to take off the leg and rip it
Yeah.
down.
You took off the leg and it's like, what? That's so much more than what I was expecting it to do. And it basically slops back onto its back and just sort of lays there, unmoving.
Mr. Sparkles, chew it, chew it, chew it!
Just a big old sigh of relief.
Yep. Everything goes quiet, and there's like that moment where you're all like, is it gonna get back up? And it doesn't.
I'm standing there holding two of your darts with just this look of utter relief on my face. Because that orifice was going to get a workout.
Okay,
And I can only hold my breath for so long in there.
time to make sure.
Yep.
However, and then I dismember all of its limbs.
Well, are you
And
doing
its head.
magic thing? Or you don't have spells for that? Oh, you're up on the rope, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
going to scurry over and try and find my darts that are in there.
One right here, and
They were in the front, so you'd be able to grab those. It wouldn't be too hard.
Kara, if you have any spells left, you could maybe check if this is the same type of dark magic as the zombies from above.
Yes, maybe you could do your knowledge religion to see what kind of magic could have made this undead. Just
They don't do magic, but
Huh?
no, but religious orders are normally well informed of undead.
well, yes, okay.
especially
Basically-
undead ones.
Knowledge religion is often what you use for undead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Detect magic.
Sure. It was magical.
Does it have anything like? Is it similar to the essence of the other ones? in the
No,
forest?
this one has been created. This is like a proper undead that you would be expecting.
Yeah.
This hasn't got the wanton
Accidental,
reanimated
yeah.
corpse by sheer pure evil. This is a proper. This one has been reanimated on purpose by an necromancer.
And it wasn't trying to eat us, just kill us.
Yeah, essentially.
No, I roll high.
What'd
That's
you get?
a good thing.
22.
22?
Would be nice to hit that once though. I did not hit that.
No, it's just the fact that you kept one person literally alive for multiple times throughout the fight, so that's fine.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
It's not as though that's like an amazing job at all.
Yes.
With a 22 on knowledge religion, you would know that this thing, like Kara has come to, is actually created. If it was going to be made the same way that Undead above ground had been made, you would expect to see like more like, it would look more like 5 bodies morphed into one, whereas this thing looks like it's just the mass of 5 bodies in one creature. So this thing is definitely proper created undead, not just spawn of evil undead.
I've got a 15 on knowledge arcana whilst examining it. From 9 meters in the air, just still on the rope.
That's all you get.
Yep.
It's created, not undead. What you would also understand though is that you can confirm that somewhere here is a necromancer.
Is it feared?
It could be Theodore.
Alright. So I take it with that you guys are going up the rope?
Yes.
I'm taking the head.
You taking the head?
Yeah.
It's large.
Yeah.
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 No worries. Alright. You sort of tie it onto your belt or something?
Let's tie it to the rope.
No worries.
And
Actually,
pull it up at the end.
yeah.
Oh,
Grab a knob of that crystal. We fucking earned it.
It's like, hang on a second. Back of the axe. Yeah, out of here. Just
You'd be able to chip off a couple of good shards.
If anything, I can use it in spellcrafting.
Alright. So with that, you all climb your way up the rope. And safely make your way to the top now that you've got some no time limit. It's
I was gonna say, if you won't give me your backpack, I'll tie the backpack to the bottom of the rope and I'll just curl up in the backpack and wait.
Until we
Wait.
lift you.
Wait for me when we're at the top.
okay.
we do have accommodation already.
Yeah, we did pay for the inn.
Yeah, wait for me when we're at the top.
I don't know how he's going to feel about us taking that head in there,
We'll wrap it up in something.
though. Yeah, get some newspaper.
Nice.
The feeling of something watching me.
Yep.
Has it stopped?
It's still there.
Does it feel like it's changed at all, or it's
Nope.
just still? And it's all.
It literally feels like there is someone this far away from the back of your head that is just looking at you. It's not like there's breathing. It's not like you can hear breathing or anything. It's like literally
it's just that sensation
in the back of your head, like you are being watched.
Good thing you moved. I probably would have beaten your nose.
Hair just went straight when I was
Yeah, I just went.
Alright.
Yeah, okay. That's not good. Great. How many necromancers do we need in this one area?
At least two.
None.
At least one, apparently.
Alright, with that you make it back up the road, taking you back to town, I assume, and gonna curl up in bed for a little while and try and recoup.
Tell the blacksmith it's okay. We're alive.
But don't go in there.
Yeah,
It's a trap.
we leave the crowbar.
We'll be back.
Yeah.
I have a plan to make myself more effective.
Oh god. What do you do?
So I need to acquire some canvas or something to wrap the head in.
Yep, that wouldn't be too hard. You'd have to go to the general store, which you haven't been to yet, but you'd be able to get some there. The lady in there would be able to supply you with some canvas.
Much appreciated, especially if it's large enough to wrap, say, an oversized watermelon.
Yeah, there's something like I'm sure we can get some offcuts. That shouldn't be a problem.
Do you have any flame retarded gloves and material? Your fists are fucking fury, bud.
Maybe?
Do
Why?
you have any about this size?
No.
Can you get any about this size?
Well, no. We've just got some,
Big ones.
like, you could put leather on your hand, like leather gloves on your hands, but I don't really have one sized for
Okay.
someone your
Okay.
size.
Leather strips that I can wrap around my hands.
Leather strips we should be able to do.
Cool. I'll need one for each hand and then a few extras for stuff.
Okay. It'll be 2 silver for your canvas. It'll be a gold for 10 leather strips.
I don't have money. Never mind.
No.
Basically, the leather strips are 1 silver each.
Yeah, I got my money.
Okay, nice.
Never mind.
When we come up, Lucille, can I have a piece of the amethyst?
The what?
The crystal?
Oh, the rock.
Yeah.
Hang on. You want this one or this one?
Did we just say that you guys did that quite stealthy when I wasn't around? So I don't have to approach the subject.
I waited until you had already started climbing up the rope.
Right, good.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
I'll go to
Because
when
we
we
said
go to
you
the
first.
blacksmith.
Yes.
Good. I want to see if he has any punching daggers.
That's the thing.
He doesn't have any on him.
It's like a corkscrew, but it's got a knife instead of a screw.
Could he whip up an easy one by tomorrow? I've got a little bit of money, and I've got a rock. It's amethyst.
Roll me a diplomacy test.
That's an 8.
He just sort of looks at you and goes, I'm not trading for anything out of the mine.
That is actually a very good point. I'm with you there. Bad idea.
What if it didn't come out of the mine? It came out of some undiscovered fissure.
An adjacent.
Actually,
Still
yes.
out of the mine. I'm
Yeah.
not trading for it.
Alright, what about just like a simple dagger then?
And that is where the story ends for this episode. Thank you for joining us on this part of our adventure. Stay tuned for more adventures next time, and don't forget to spread the word.